And what's going on there, everybody? Oh, and I know what I forgot to do. I knew I forgot something. Sorry for the black screen there, folks. We're going to be doing some trucking here in a second here as soon as I get all my stuff together here. I knew I forgot something. I just knew it. I hit the button there and it was like, I know I forgot something. And sure enough, we'll get this situated here in just a second here. Give me just a moment. Alrighty, I think we're good now. Should be Gucci. There we go. We got the trucking simulator. Hot and heavy, ready to go. Still got some time left on that follower goal. Last week, I guess as far as good, if we do reach that follower goal, I guess as far as for the end of this month, which like I said is the last week, there will be a Steam game code giveaway. I guess as far as like that, 'tis the season to be giving. We're a little bit shy, obviously. It gets a little bit on the number of subs for the month, but that definitely never ever an obligation or requirement, I guess, as far as to have to contribute in such a fashion. Just enjoy having everybody here, and if you are here, very much appreciated. We're gonna get some more loads done up here. I know my lights might necessarily be in the way. I can probably turn those off. Christmas is over, so we'll go ahead and do this. We'll turn the Christmas lights off. How about that? I did have some snow that I was trying out there too, but I don't know. It's a little bit sporadic. It doesn't quite want to work the way I wanted it to. So, but yeah, I think another thing I want to adjust here, because I did have that for my lights. So yeah, we got a little bit of a editing here we need to do before we get to some trucking. I'm going to eventually put this up on an open convoy. We did have to turn off a lot of our mods, I guess, as far as that we were using, the select few that are available on the Steam Workshop last time that we did Convoy. And I think it was just because the servers for the Convoy were just super duper overwhelmed. Let me move this guy up. If you see things moving around besides just the truck spinning around in the barren tundra, I guess, as far as it is, wherever that might be, it is the Christmas event and the Cruising Texas, I guess, as far as going on till the 5th of January, so well after the first of the year. Alright, there we go. That looks a little better. Alright, cool beans. Hopefully the sounds are coming through pretty good. I always find myself having to adjust audio levels, I guess, as far as for all the different games we like to play here on the channel. It can be somewhat tedious and a little bit annoying sometimes, but we're out here. So I think what I'll do for now, just to get myself warmed up, haven't been able to do any trucking for a solid week. I'm gonna go ahead. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I want to go into, so if we want these lows to count for the event. Oh shoot, I still got that too high. Hold on a second. One more adjustment. Bear with me. Bear with me. Let's see here. Where'd that? And transform. There we go. Move that down just a tad bit more. So I was trying to get this situated as far as we can all see. So I have 7 out of 15 for the Christmas event, the Christmas Reflections, and 12 out of 15 for the Cruising Texas. Now, I think the last that I looked on here, I guess that was one of the reasons I was coming into here, just to see where we're at. We're over here in Nevada. That was prior to last time. There must have been an update too as well. I noticed there was an update coming into the game, so my home garage is in Nevada. So regardless of where we were last week, I guess as far as when we did a little bit of trucking around, I guess as far as with the likes of Evan the Bandito, we're now back in Reno, so we can go pretty much wherever we want, I guess, for our first load. Speaking of Evan the Bandito, you must have. I meant to change that alert image that comes up there too. I just never got to it, I suppose. Ooh, yeah, this guy. So yeah, like I said, I want to get a little bit warmed up, I guess, as far as with because there was an update. I want to make sure everything is Gucci and everything is good to go. Prior to opening up the convoy. So for those that tend to want to join, just sit back, relax, I guess, as far as as I take one of these external contracts just to kind of feel it out here. So what we want to do, I'm going to take a load for the Christmas event while I'm here in Reno. This one's just going down there. Now, the other thing that per the event, I always have to double check because I know on the Cruising Texas event it doesn't matter, but I think on the Christmas event, I think they also adjusted it to where it doesn't matter the length of the trip. So in previous past, whatever, they have done it to where it has to be at least 100 miles. I don't think they have that requirement. I just want to look through here again just to see. You made chicken Sammy's? You mean sandwiches? Okay. I think I got some sketty. I actually got some sketty, I guess, as far as to make for Din Din tonight. So probably be a little bit of abbreviated stream tonight too. Probably another fair mention. Yeah, so it goes through the 5th of January. 15th of January, my bad. 15th of January, so well after the first of the year. I just wanted to make sure that there is no requirement for distance. I don't think there is, though. It's just gifts anywhere. It doesn't matter what the length of the trip is. And that's kind of really nice. I like the way they've done it that way. Because like I said, I know in the past, whatever, they've done it to where it has to be at least 100 miles, so yeah. You bought an air fryer? Nice. Air fryers are nice. Yeah, I got, it's a combo machine, I guess, as far as that's a convection oven, not a regular oven. Totally different, don't get it twisted. And then also an air fryer, so I can put like French fries on one level and then put like burgers on the other, and it'll broil like on the one level and then fry, I guess, as far as on the other. It's pretty freaking sick. Spent a pretty penny on that thing, but it's an all-in-one unit, so you don't have to have a separate fryer and an oven. It's super duper nice. But yeah, cool beans. So you make some chicken sammies in that thing. Cool. Where I get excited for stuff like that. Yeah. Getting to that age, listen to you. This guy. So funny. All right. Anyway, we're gonna go and look at these external contracts again. So there was. Let's see if that's still there. Yeah, we're gonna take this one here since there is no requirement. 88 miles. That's a really good warm up there, I feel. Take some last minute gift shopping, I guess, as far as for the Christmas event here. Let's see how this will work out. Alright, let's get her loaded up and get warmed up. Yeah, you told me about the coffee machine too. I'm not a big coffee drinker. I'm not really super big on coffee. I guess if I'm gonna have any type of the dirty beans, I think as you mentioned, is it's gonna be in the form of like latte or something like that. Not necessarily espresso, but probably like a latte. Like I like a hazelnut or Irish cream latte. Oh, those are so freaking good. So good. All right, so where are we at anyway? So we are at, let me just double check here. So we are at the gas station here in Reno. So I guess maybe I did? I remember parking there last time, yeah, we did play, so we might be good to go, I guess, as far as on. Definitely do let me know if the audios are too loud or not loud enough. Definitely let me know. Currently, I will be using the mods that I normally use, I guess, as far as on the regular. You like black or mocha?
Turn right.
Yeah, I guess you can say with, you know, the lattes they have usually like cream in it. I suppose you could say. So I guess I don't. Oh god. Guess I ran into that car. My bad, dude.
Keep right, and then turn.
My bad. I guess I was watching my driving.
Turn
Let me
right.
know again. I guess as far as if the audios are a little too loud, I'll adjust those accordingly. I know every game that I play, it's always different. It's always different. All right, so we got to go 16 miles to pick this load up. That's what it's looking like, anyway.
Go straight on.
I'm going straight on. So we are in Reno, in Nevada. It's called Mocha Latte. Is that what they call it? I like I was saying, the hazelnut or like an Irish cream. Those are good stuff. I've had a combo with like the hazelnut and Irish cream, kind of like a combo. Those are good too. That's about the only way I'll drink coffee. You know, as far as just having coffee and putting like a creamer in it, I don't know, it's just not the same to me. Call me weird, but tad bit loud in third person. Yeah, third person's always loud. That's why I try to not go into third person as much. I'm more comfortable in the cab anyway, so yeah. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit more. I can see it kind of spiking. That's one thing I've been able to figure out with ever since that I was using the virtual audio meters by the likes of Voice Meter. One thing I have been able to figure out with this this NDI setup, with the 2PC setup, is being able to control game audio as far as what goes out the stream and what's in my ear. So what I hear is not necessarily the same thing as y'all. That's why I have to ask. My level, I guess, as far as might be definitely way different, I guess, as far as what y'all hear. And that's kind of what I like in a way.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Alright.
Exit right.
But how was everybody's day, I guess, as far as otherwise? I know Evan chimed on in. I imagine you're probably just getting off of work. Well, maybe not just getting off, I should say, but
Turn
you've been
left.
off for a little bit. Obviously, you're here, so you're not tired, I would imagine. And if you are, we still appreciate that too, because you could be sleeping. You could definitely be sleeping. I definitely can understand that as well.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Sometimes after working a hard day or whatever like that, you just want to go to bed. Used to keep it under 300 decibels for stream. See, mine I don't really go by decibels per se. I guess in a way, I guess I kind of do. It's more just a percentage. So I guess whatever 30 decibels turns out to be. Like right now, I've got
Go straight on.
game audios in the streaming software. It gets as far as set at about 30%. That's what's going out to stream. Now in my ear, it's about 50, 55, something like that. So it's a little bit louder in my ear than in comparison, I guess, as far as to. It looks like this is where we gotta go. So I think we gotta go back here. You got off at 4 treaty, so that's 4:30. That's what you're saying. Right, so yeah, we gotta go back here, it looks like. Where's my trailer? There's my trailer. So yeah, we're in external contracts. We don't have to stop and check in here. It's like the load's already here waiting for us. Let's see how this is in third person. As far as the sound levels. Should be reasonable. Alright, so hook that bad boy up.
Drive safe.
Cool. Whoops. Too much VI gear for this one. So these trailers are 43,500 pounds. Yep, so they're still the same. They haven't done anything more to that. I'm trying to. I didn't read up, I guess, as far as on what the updates were coming into the game. There, they did have a small update, and I didn't take a look and see what it was all enabling there. Well, at least you sprayed. I appreciate that. You know the drill. Pretty poopy day at work. Was super hot in the building. Well, you go from one extreme to the next, I suppose. It's either you're in extreme cold, or maybe not extreme cold, but it's super cold. Because you were talking earlier, I guess, as far as getting yourself a heated jacket. And it's like, I was kind of like, huh? That sounds dangerous to me, especially in working while wearing that. I can see how heated jacket would come definitely in handy, I guess, as far as if you're stranded somewhere. I'm going through this red light. You hold up there, truck, car, whatever.
Get ready to turn right.
But yeah, I can see how that would be super nice in an emergency situation. But as far as to wear one while you're working, I don't know about that. That seems dangerous to me, especially if it's got like a power pack to it. You know, as far as to the heating coils or whatever that's in it, or however it works. It just seems dangerous to me.
Turn right.
You know, so I can see pros and cons to it, I guess.
Turn right.
Definitely whenever it's really super duper cold and you're out there and you're having to brave the elements, and you're just out there. Oh crap, man, that's a tight. Look at how narrow this entry is here. That's crazy. All right, come on, no, reverse. This is why I don't like driving in third person. I'd rather go in cab. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm more comfortable in the cab. You're probably pretty sick all day because we went from being outside one part of the day to 20 degrees. Yeah, to 85 inside. Yeah, I can see why that's kind of an extreme temperature change. That would be the same as some of these people that I know that work like. I think of like the beer drivers, you know, that haul like beer in refrigerated trucks. You know, they go from that environment into a warehouse where it's warmer. Yeah, that's rough. So it's just kind of the same idea, I feel. All right, so we're just getting ourselves warmed up on this first trip, taking some last-minute Christmas gifts, helping Santa out. If there's any interest, I guess, as far as an open convoy, I did tweet it out, I guess, as far as that I'm totally open to the idea of doing open convoy. I'm just kind of hoping we won't have to shut off a lot of the mods that we had to last week. And I know a lot of it had to do with just the way the convoy servers in game were probably being overwhelmed with everybody participating in these simultaneous events through World of Trucks here. I did turn the traffic on and all that stuff.
Exit right.
Much the same things. We are in single player. You just wanted to strip buck naked.
Exit
And was
right.
I'm sure your fellow workmates, I guess, as far as would be offended, not offended, but would be
Go straight on.
you know, a little weird of that. So we got to go this way. Man, the way these concrete roads are kind of washed out in this sunlight, that's crazy. Super sunbaked. Oh god, don't flip. Take it easy. Ooh, yeah, that was close. I felt it kind of tipping over. You were just a swangin'. Yeah, you don't want to be not that kind of swangin'. They got barrels in between the median there. That's interesting. Alright, so we've got another 69 miles to go, giggity. Gonna ride in the Jersey barrier there a little bit. So I've been doing a little bit of channel editing. Some of you might notice that, I guess, as far as I've added at least one more. So I'm trying out this text-to-speech type of deal that they have available in the sound alerts. The only thing is, it only allows me to apply bits to it. I can't do it, I can't apply it in the form of channel points. That's the only downside. So, might play around with that a little bit, I guess, as far as, but for anybody that cares to want to do a text-to-speech, I think I set it at 5 bits. And I know if you don't have bits, obviously you won't be able to do that. But there's also, you can do the text-to-speech, I guess, as far as if you do the bigger denominations, I guess, of the bits. Just trying to figure out new ways, I guess, as far as for people to interact with the stream. I've seen other channels being able to use text-to-speech with using channel points, but I'm assuming they're probably using a different type of bot to allow that, and not necessarily 100% through sound alerts. From what I've seen, at least, anyway. You found a sick mod pack for some of these that I've been playing on my own. It makes like Fallout super cool. Huh, that sounds interesting. Yeah, I got the mod pack, I guess, as far as that you sent me to that. I haven't gone into the game since I put the mods in there. But, yeah, be it the fact that we've been playing on your save game, I haven't bothered going there. What I have been paying super duper attention to is they got the Steam Winter Sale going on. There are some select games in there that I've been keeping my eye on. So I know that little TJ coming on in. How we doing there, little TJ? So yeah, a lot of winter sale going on with the Steam there, and the fact that goes through the 5th of January, that's the one that goes through the 5th of January, yeah. Yeah, I'll be checking, opening up a convoy there, a little TJ, in a bit. I'm just doing one warm-up load here. So if there is any interest, I guess, as far as for those that want to get on a convoy, I will definitely open that up. Oops. Oh, man, I needed that ramp. Oh my goodness, I needed to sneeze so bad. You get that tickle in your nose. I missed that ramp though, son of a gun. You just needed to update a few. I jumped in to see what worked. Yeah, right. So I did get that. Yeah, I'm just doing a warm up, TJ. I will be getting into that probably after this load. I jumped into the Discord just to make sure all that was set up there, as far as for, but yeah, I was running super duper late. I usually try to get these things going like around 5 p.m. Eastern.
Keep right.
And we got to keep right, all right. Thank you, Sky, for that guidance. There's a lot of them. There's a ton of them. One of them in particular that I took note of is Red Dead Redemption. I know that one's a super beefy install. so I'd have to make sure I have enough room. I've installed so many games like Zomboid, obviously 7 days and stuff like that. I have to make sure. I haven't checked to see. I've been just installing games just to see what would work, I guess, as far as for playing games. Because obviously other games are kind of in limbo, like Manbazu, which,
and then turn
fair mention, I guess, as far as I've been trying out different types of controllers, game pads, to see if,
turn left.
because I'll be honest, because I've been kind of in a state of withdrawal with playing some Manbazu, especially one of the latest updates, I guess, as far as to Manbazu is you can get a doggo.
Turn right.
So there's a whole thing, so you got to train them and all this stuff, I guess, as far as to make them your friend and all this stuff. You got to interact with Melanie over at the decoration store. So I'm kind of like, I'm kind of being deprived here a little bit, I guess, as far as what's going on lately in Manbazu. Probably not going to change for this coming Wednesday.
Turn left.
I'm just saying, I have been, kind of feeling it out, I guess, as far as to, at least until a reasonable update comes out, I guess, as far as for steering wheel support.
This is where
I would very much like to see what I can do. I've seen plenty of other Manbazu players. I'm going to go ahead and skip this one for now, just to kind of keep this moving along. But, yeah, I guess as far as, that's one thing that did kind of stick out to me. I've been wanting to get Red Dead Redemption for quite a while. That's got so much going on with it. So they got different ways you can play it as far as, being a good cowboy as opposed to a bad. There's a lot of side missions. I think that would just be a super duper fun game. But like I said, it is a super beefy install as well. I would definitely have to make sure that I have enough room on my stuff, I guess, as far as Days Gone or SCP Pandemic. I don't know what that one is. Days Gone I've definitely seen. That's another zombie game, it's kind of survival. So that's kind of my thing too. Not that I'm not, all about the survival games. That's why I've been doing the 7 days, I guess, as far as on Wednesdays as of last week. And we'll probably continue to do that for a little while. It's just, I don't know. It's tough because I'm a noob when it comes to that. And this is coming from somebody, I guess, as far as that's been in the service. The way the mechanics work in a lot of these games is a much different than the way I would think of it in reality, as far as how you craft some of this stuff. And that's the only thing that kind of turns me off. So nothing against them. That's why I still put myself out there, I guess, as far as to, try them out. The concept to a lot of those types of survival games are pretty cool. But, and it did count, by the way, I guess, as far as towards that load. So we're sitting on 8 of 15, so we still got another 7 to get out of the Christmas event. So I think my main focus might be, for the most part, on this convoy. If I do open that up, there will be the Christmas loads. Now, Evan, I think you had a situation where do you have a World of Truck? I don't know if you're going to be joining us. I guess I'm kind of assuming. But for anybody that is going to join on the convoy, if you have World of Trucks, I want to focus on taking the Christmas loads. If you don't have World of Trucks to participate in those, you won't be able to most likely join with what I take. So you might have to take a different load if you don't have World of Trucks. So that's just a little bit of a fair mention. So it's not like we still won't be able to do a convoy. You would just not be able to take a load that I take through World of Trucks in the Christmas event. So just a little bit of a fair mention. You're just chilling at the moment. Yeah, well, you were eating your chicken Sammys. I know you mentioned too. Probably didn't help with the edit I sent earlier for the Red Dead craving. Oh no! It had nothing to do with that. I've kind of liked Red Dead for some time. I've seen plenty of gameplay, I guess, as far as Red Dead, and I've seen how. But it's not like a survival game, right? It's not like a survival game. And that's what I kind of like about Red Dead Redemption in comparison to like 7 Days and that. It's not 100% survival, to where you have to craft and whatever to fight off the zombies and all that stuff. That's one thing I do like games like that. Anyway, let's see. What's going on there, John? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. That edit was amazing. What edit was that? I don't remember what edit. You have to refresh my memory. That edit I sent earlier for the Red Dead. Oh, are you talking about the video? Was that Red Dead? Yeah, I'm sure that probably did kind of. But that, even before that, you sent that. Even before you sent that, I've like I said, I've always really liked to get stuff. But the two things that kind of keep me from getting it. Number one, it's always usually I only have a lot of sales for them. But the one I see in the Steam winter sale, that's the cheapest that I've seen that game. And also the fact that it's such a beefy install. I mean, you're talking about a decent. It's like GTA 5 level. You know, as far as like an extra 100 gigs, yeah. It's in your DMs, yeah. That video, I guess, as far as like that, yeah, it probably did kind of spur, I guess, a little bit of. Yeah, just to kind of share that, what I've been looking into, I guess, as far as on that. I got so many other games that I want to play, though, that I've been either gifted or that's in my library. I hate to start another game, I guess, as far as before I start playing some of these other games. Like, I really want to do, I've been feeling that out, too, I guess, as far as with doing some racing simulations, like the NASCAR Heat. I've got NASCAR Heat 4 and 5. I know 4 is a little bit older. The NASCAR Ignition, I guess, as far as I'm not... There's a lot of poor press, I guess, as far as on that. So I think the NASCAR Heat one. So this game's like that. I know I'm babbling on here, but I'm kind of adjusting things too. I'm kind of multitasking here at the moment. So definitely bear with me a minute. NASCAR Heat has gotten a lot more, you know, keeping in mind, I guess, as far as a lot of these NASCAR racing simulations, they aren't all the same. You know, they're not all what they're cut out to be, I guess, as far as, you know, most of the people that I've hung out with, as far as they're totally diehard fans of NASCAR 2003, NASCAR Racing 2003 season. There will never be another game like that so far. Out of all the NASCAR renditions, I guess, as far as I've been out there, that's the only one that's still the OG. That is still the OG. So if we could have just an update of that simulation with all the latest protocols in NASCAR, as far as, like, you know, the stages and whatever else, I guess, as far as the NASCAR has into it, that would be freaking the bomb. That would be the bomb. Alright, so what I want to do is kind of feel this out with the convoys and checking things out just to see what's going on here first. So we did have a little bit of issue last week, I guess, as far as with getting these to load. And, you know, with these two simultaneous events going on there, I'm sure that's probably what the deal is. All right, they seem to be loading up pretty quick here, though. That's a good sign. That's definitely a good sign. So what I'm going to do, and I can always adjust this as we move along here, but I'm just going to set this up like my single player. So for anybody that's within earshot of the stream, I will have the password on it. You can see the name for it there. Password for it is going to be ROCK, all lowercase. I will have initially traffic on. Like to have some traffic. I'm going to keep the mods going. We'll see how this works. If it doesn't work out, I guess, as far as we're having conflicts with mods, I'll go back to the way I did it last time and turn those off. So there you have it. This is the way the convoy will be set up. Seems to be loading in pretty nicely. Well, and with a lot of the way some of these tracks are going now in NASCAR, there's a lot of rovals. So it's not all left turns, right? So they're more like rovals. You know, you have the oval track, but then you have, you know, the road course concept there. I stink at road courses. I will be 100% for sure. I'm definitely just a turn left type of connoisseur of sorts. You know, I can set a car up for doing those types of things, you know, as far as to accommodate whatever level of banking and all that stuff, and road surface, you know, track surface. But road courses, not my cup of tea. Yeah, I do badly at those. Rally racing, yeah, I've tried rally racing, and I think the mechanic behind rally racing in such games like Wreckfest is a little bit more extreme. So it's not like the true to life rally racing, you know, as far as how you set the car up. So I think I don't want to discredit, I guess, as far as, I've played other games too, I guess, as far as like Dirt 4, which is totally rally racing. That type of racing, from what I've been experienced in, I guess, as far as that's pretty fun. So yeah, I think it just depends the type of game, just what type of game, I guess, as far as it does have the rally racing. Dirt 3 and 4. Yeah, my first endeavor, I guess, as far as in the rally racing was Dirt 4. And I still have that in my library. Man, I haven't played that. And now I don't even know what version is out now. I'm not even sure. Yeah, Forza, I seen that on... Now, this is crazy. Forza, we know that... We all know, I guess, as far as that's just a fantastic racing game. I mean, you can race all types of... Just like Assetto Corsa. I've played that one, too. But the fact that they've got that on the Steam winter sale, I guess, as far as on sale, mind you, for still just under $40. On sale. It's like, wow. Yeah. So that's another one of those games, like, if I can catch that game, I guess, as far as, cheaply priced on some of these sales, like Red Dead Redemption is. I think Red Dead Redemption is under $20 right now on the Steam winter sale. It's like, whoa! That would be crazy. You need help? All right, hold on a second here. The convoy is set up. So yeah, let me check out Discord. Oops, I did go AFK. My bad. Let's join it up in here. So we'll get it up in the Discord. We're on the Rock Nation Discord. Exclamation point socials in the chat will give you that link. Let me. Are you there? Okay, so I gotta check my levels on my Discord. Hold on a second.
Okay, I gotta load back in because I couldn't find because I had to do something because I had to deactivate my mods for some reason.
Whoa. Waps. Alright, hold on. Still hard to hear you. I just gotta adjust my levels here real quick. Give me a second. Alright, mixer, come on. There we go. So you gotta love when Discord always gives you like several different sound levels that you gotta adjust. So I got like 2 in here. It's like, I think that's the one. Okay. Yeah, that's better. That's better. All right, so you're having an issue with mod activation? Is that what you said?
I was trying to load into your convoy right now. I'm trying to look for it. Why is it not popping up?
Okay, so it is up. Just for anybody that does care to want to join.
Not popping
here's
up.
my session. So here's the session right now.
Oh, why are you not? Why is?
So,
I don't know why.
Nope, I don't want to close it. Don't close it.
No, don't close it. I don't know why my matrix.
I got a little button happy. Forza 2 arcade for me. Yeah, that's probably fair. Now, from what I've seen there, Evan, I guess as far as with Forza, there is a mode in there, just like NASCAR Racing 2003 had, where you had an arcade mode and then a simulation mode, right? So depending on which mode you go into, that's what, it's got that balance in Forza. And on top of having all the different types of cars that you can race in there, much the same as Assetto Corsa. So for anybody that has played Assetto Corsa and have seen me play Assetto Corsa in the past, which that's been a while too, there's so much you can do. You can do GTA racing, you can do Trans Am, you can do NASCAR style type of racing where you got the oval tracks. A lot going on with that. Dirt 5 is poo-poo. Don't get it, they changed the arcade racing. Oh, really? That sucks. Is that the latest Dirt that's out? So I had, so I got Dirt 4 like, I don't know how many years ago. I got it on a promo, and it's just like, I kind of enjoyed it. I'll be honest.
Care what my Electric Truck Simulator is being stupid right now, so I'm. Has anybody joined the convoy yet?
Not yet. Nope. Nope.
Is Evan done in there?
He said he was after he has some foods, so he just got off of work. But what I'm gonna do for now, go ahead and take a load.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna take one here, just to kind of keep my. So I'm nice and warmed up now. I need to keep this going here.
Like, where are you?
So I can go back to Reno. I don't know.
Yeah, I was.
I'm just. I went south to Carson City, so I'm between Carson City and Reno. Let's see what other loads we got.
I'm in Yuma right now.
Let's see, gifts.
Well,
Oh, this one's going over to Cali. I'm gonna go over to Truckin.
Oh yeah.
179 miles. That'll be a nice warm up. Kind of
Go-
step it up a little bit.
Gerard, I'm gonna have to make the convoy because this is not being how I want it to be.
Well, I'm gonna take. I already took this load, so I'm gonna go ahead and.
Okay, well you can do your load and I'm gonna set
Oh,
up
cool!
a
Look at the
convoy.
John Deere's. Check him out. He's working on a John Deere. Check it out.
Because I'm gonna set up a convoy because for some reason it's not letting me search your convoy and then nothing's popping up. So.
Well, do the refresh in the because I know that's usually a problem. I guess as far as with a lot of people, I guess as far as just keep refreshing it. Don't necessarily have to close out the game, but just keep refreshing it because that convoy thing. So it's probably gonna do the same for me, even though if you set it up, it's not gonna matter. So just keep refreshing it. That's all I can. That's all I can suggest. Eventually, it'll show up.
Yeah, I'm not restarting my computer.
All right, how do we get out of this place? Let me out. Oh crap! Where are we at? How do we get out of here? That is not where. Oh, check it out though. All the John Deere equipment with that mod from Steam Workshop. It changes all that generic stuff as far as to John Deere equipment. It's pretty cool. All right, so they got the one dude working on that tractor. So I guess we got to go this way. We got to go 1 mile to go pick up this next load.
Really mad at electric cylinder sometimes. It really makes me mad.
Yeah, it can get to you sometimes. I know I had to adjust quite a bit of stuff last week, as far as with getting things to work.
I'm literally still refreshing and nothing's popped up.
I made sure I didn't have it on Steam Friends or whatever or anything like that too. So
You could have put it on Steam Friends because I'm linear Steam Friends.
right, but I just made sure it was off. Just because sometimes even though you're Steam Friends, it doesn't seem to matter. If you got it checked, it just tends to not want to show. But I made sure that was off. That's one of the one of the issues with setting up a convoy anyway.
I'm just looking for all the convoys. Not a single convoy of you. Is yours locked?
Nope, it's got password. That's about it.
Yeah, that means if you got a password on it, that means yours is locked. But I just don't get why.
Well, you can make it private, so there's a difference between making it private and putting a password.
straight
But
on.
yeah.
I just don't get why it's not. Why yours is not fucking.
Man, this is a
You
lot
set
of
it up.
traffic. At least there's a traffic light here anyway.
Did you set it up?
Do what?
You set it up to convoy, right?
Yeah, it's still up.
I don't get why it's saying that. You don't
Well, I thought that dude was gonna go right in front of me. It's like, I got the green light here, pal. All right, there's my trailers. He's sitting there waiting for me.
This is not working.
Turn right.
What you told me to do, Gerard.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
It popped up earlier when I first got on, but then I had to. Sadly, I had to. Yeah.
What did you end up doing?
I had to deactivate mods earlier. And then now yours won't pop up now. Because yours did show up earlier when I had to deactivate mods, but it said that half the mods.
I didn't deactivate my mods in this convoy. So maybe you need to turn them back on. I don't know. It's just to let you see it though.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't.
Okay, here we
I don't
go.
know why. I can't. Yeah, I can't see it. I don't know why. Here,
I'll try getting it back out of the game and go back in, I guess. Try it.
Yeah, I'll try resetting the game again.
Because if it's doing it for you, the potential's there for it'll do it for me, no matter if you start it or if I start it.
Yeah.
I think it's still a little bit of an issue, I guess, as far as with running mods. I don't know why,
Yeah.
but
I don't get it. I just don't get why it's not popping it. And like it'll pop up other people's, but I don't get why yours is not popping up though.
don't know. Oh crap! Oh truck! I'm coming. Oh, hold on. I'm driving here. I know I went through a red light, but you know, totally jacked up that that traffic. That's whoops. Whoopsie. All right, we're off and running. Look at that mountainscape though. Already. Let's go back in the cab. All right, back in the cab, safe and sound. Sit back, relax, enjoy this number trip here. We got 178 miles to go. Still got a little bit of daylight. So I think after this load, anyway, we might be running into some nighttime. So if nothing else, if no one else is able to join the convoy, if they're having a little bit of troubles, I'll probably close this one out anyway, if just to get some back to some daylight.
And then I will see if hopefully I can actually get them. Hopefully. Convoys continue.
Nice little casual ride. Are you doing a search, or are you just letting it populate in there without searching?
I was letting it.
Try doing a search too.
I did, and
did you?
Nothing's still popping up.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I got all excited because I saw you.
Just throwing out some ideas. Yeah, it's kind of looking like after we get done with this load, I'll probably end up closing this convoy just so I can get. It's the fact that we don't have the ability to sleep in a convoy. I still feel they need to fix that. They really need to fix that.
I was just gonna see if we
Keep
could
left,
the convoy
and then turn
see if
left.
I can actually get it.
Boom.
Oh, I think if you restarted it, maybe I could see it.
It's a good thing you did to let me know there, Evan, I guess, as far as that if I was considering Dirt 5 not to get it because it's poo-poo. As you said, as you so eloquently mentioned.
Yeah, when you're done with that route, maybe you should reset it. See if I can.
Well, like I said, if nothing else, if for no other reason, I'll probably redo it only to get some sleep so I can get some more daylight. Because it's going to be like getting to dark time. So if I take another low while in this convoy, it's going to get dark.
Yeah. That's
I
interesting.
want to avoid driving at night if I can. You did refund it? Oh, it was that bad, huh?
I do not like driving. Driving at night, I can't see a single thing, and I almost crashed one time. And almost damaged my whole truck.
I know some people have suggested me just to change my gamma, like either on my monitor or whatever. It's like, nah, I'd rather just not want to drive at night. Some people would, tend to do that. I've done that before on other convoys to where, we do drive through the night. I'll do that, I guess, as far as like that. It's kind of a pain in the butt, in my opinion. I'd just rather not drive at night.
You think I should run some numbers? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do a 123 route real quick.
Yeah, do some doubles, do some triples. What's your convoy name? What's going on, Junior? Same as usual, J_Rock Logistics, J-Rock Logistics.
Wait, Junior?
Yeah, let us know there, Junior, if you're gonna join. I do have some select mods that I'm running. Hold on, TJ. I'm trying to explain this here. So, yeah, let us know because I know there's some that are trying to join that are having a problem. So, if you can confirm that you can find it at least. If you want to get the mods that I'm currently running, they're all available on Steam Workshop, !ATS in the chat. It does have a password on it as well. So that goes for anybody that's within earshot of the stream and would care to want to join the convoy. It's all lowercase ROCK on the password.
And then exit right.
We got an exit here coming up. Oh god, is this the... Yep, that's our exit. Nope, that sure wasn't. So I took the wrong freaking exit, son of a gun. Well, when she wasn't saying anything, I should have been my clue. Alright, so it looks like we gotta do a roundabout here. We gotta do a... She's gonna make us backtrack.
Oh, you
Alright, we'll just do that.
You should have did the ramp, J-Rock.
So you did find it? Alright, so Junior found it. Cool. Let me know that you can get in there, Junior. And if you want to join in on the voice of the VC, you can do that. definitely don't have to if you don't want to. That's totally fine.
Yeah, I just messed up. I just
Yeah,
crashed
so I
into
took a
that.
little bit of a wrong turn, but looks like she's having us do a UE.
I crashed in the back of the garbage truck
Keep
because
right,
I
and then
was
exit
going over
right.
the speed limit.
Well, that ain't good.
And now he got mad at me. And
But
now
you
I
played
just
3 or 4 tracks, and it's
Exit
so
right.
good. I'd rather play older ones. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind there. I appreciate that insight with that, Evan. Dirt 4 I did have a lot of fun with. And like I said, I still have it in my library. It's, shoot, man, that's going back a while. That's going back like about 5 years or so. It's a good 5 years or so. Yeah, excuse me, car. Coming through.
Turn left.
You wanna know why I crashed in the back room, J-Rock?
Probably going too fast.
No, because he was going too slow.
That means you're going too fast.
But he was not even going to speed.
Yeah, they tend,
Bro,
AI tend to do that, yeah.
Bro, this car just
So
cut
far,
me
we
off,
haven't had
man.
too many problems with AI other than the fact that I'm just turning in front of them.
Yeah, I just had an AI just cut me off. Bro, I just had another one just cut me off.
AI be like that sometimes.
Bro, they literally like cut me off.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, now that we had to do this little bit of a detour, it's definitely gonna be at nighttime by the time we're done with this load, so
Look,
we'll probably jump out of this convoy and get ourselves some sleep, get some more
you're
daylight.
gonna have to tell Junior that.
It doesn't matter, because by the time I start the next convoy, you won't need to worry about it. And that goes for anybody that cares to want to join. But I get what you're saying, I guess, as far as if he joins on this convoy.
How many red lights? Oh, yeah, I got the green light.
Yep, that's, you know, so that probably is a fair mention. Ooh, tunnel. Noise warning. Yeah, we like to honk the horn in this channel, I guess, as far as when we go through tunnels. So just a fair mention, fair warning. It's a favorite all-time. It's an all-time favorite tradition. So I didn't see. I'll double check and see if who's all in the convoy, I guess, as far as once I get done with this load, which we still got about 85 miles, and it's gonna be dark, I think, by the time we get there. But yeah, 2 reasons that I will probably be restarting the convoy, starting another convoy. 1, I want to get some daylight, and 2, there are some that are having troubles as far as getting connected with this current one. We'll see if we can't. Okay then. Yep. We'll see if we can't get that all squared away. We did have to turn off. We had to basically go vanilla last week, I guess, as far as because there was some certain other people not being able to connect, I guess, as far as with having mods and traffic and all this kind of stuff. So hopefully we won't have to do that. Hopefully we won't have to. But we'll do what we can, I guess, as first, so we can get some that care to want to join the convoy to be able to join. So we are sitting at just after 7 p.m. game time. I know I said last week that I would probably want to spend a little bit more time in Cali. We're heading over to Truckin, which is on the east edge, I guess, of California. So if we spend a little bit of time here with doing some of these Christmas loads here in California, I won't be opposed. I definitely won't be opposed. Because there's obviously plenty of roads I have not gotten yet with the rework that has been applied, I guess, as far as to California. Lots of rework. I posted some pictures of some things that we did come across in California, and I don't remember exactly where. I want to say it was San Fran. But I have posted those. Oh, just ran that car over. My bad, dude. Just made his day. Whoopsie. But yeah, I did post some pics in there from our last trips, I guess, as far as in the ATS screenies of the Rock Nation Discord. Invite anybody, I guess, as far as if you've got some pictures to share, either on the convoys, joining on the convoys here on the channel. Oh, sorry, I just bumped the mic. My bad. Feel free to share those anyway. Do feel free to share those. Ooh, somebody got pulled over. Oh, he must have been speeding. That's definitely a speeding ticket. Oh, we're gonna have to stop. Yep. Alright, so I probably already have this way station, but just to kind of slow it down a bit, we're getting to the nitty gritty here on our delivery. You know what? Nope, I already got that one. I'm gonna go ahead and bypass. I'm gonna bypass. I got a couple of trucks ahead of me, so yeah, nah, I'm not gonna stop.
Jared, let me know when you are done for that.
I still got 26 miles on this one, so.
Oh, I got 100
Looks like we're
miles.
going through a toll. This will be a quick 25 bucks, I think. Nope, no, didn't have to pay anything. Cool.
I gotta do 123 miles.
Well, you got a lot further than I do then.
Yeah, because I don't know why I started a route.
You're just getting warmed up. I always like to take a warm-up load.
Yeah.
It's fun to take a warm-up load.
You know what? I don't need a warm-up load. I can just abandon this one.
I like taking a warm-up load just to get it, because especially
Keep
Hey,
right.
actually,
when I haven't played for as long as I have, a good solid week. It's always nice to take a warm-up load. For me, that's what I like.
Exit.
Oh, we gotta exit here. I'm gonna cut this tour bus off.
So you said that you're gonna restart convoy?
Yep,
'Cause you're
and like I said, for more than one reason. So, if for no other reason, I guess as far as to get
Turn
some more
right.
daylight, because it is getting
Yeah.
dark,
And then you
and
can-
also,
Oh,
And then
are you
turn
in?
left.
Are you heading to Truckee?
yep, I will be in Truckee.
Turn
Truckee,
left.
Okay.
I might spend a little bit of time here in California so I can get some of these roads and do some of these Christmas loads.
Oh, that sucks. I cannot go over there. The only farthest I can go.
Yeah, I don't
is
think they
San
have a repair
Francisco.
shop in Truckee, unfortunately. I don't think.
Dang it!
You can go like one of the cities that are outside of Truckee. So if the city doesn't have a repair shop, you can't quick travel there. Oh, we gotta go here.
I can't go to Truckee or Reno. The closest I can probably get there, the closest I can go is Stockton in San Francisco.
And you can bobtail it.
So I can probably go
It's
to
definitely getting
Stockton.
dark out. Okay, so we gotta go this
You
way
know
through the
what?
gate.
Oh, I don't have enough money.
So we're delivering these gifts over to the Home Depot, it looks like.
You have arrived
Yeah,
at your
I'm in
destination.
Las
Your route
Vegas.
guidance is
So
now
I don't
Open
know.
Sesame. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and skip this one as well.
Gerald.
Yeah, let's skip this one as well first, and I'm gonna get this thing all situated here. So that job is excelente.
You're gonna have to quick travel because it says that city was not discovered for me.
Well, I'm gonna stay here most likely in Truckee and go
Okay.
from there. Okay, so
Jeez.
let's go ahead first before I do anything. I need to get out of this convoy.
Island.
Dude, I'm gonna have to mute you because I can't hear myself think. Alright, so sorry about that, folks. Whew. Alright, so let me get this closed out. I want to close current session? Yes. Alright, so let's go ahead. Close that out. I'm gonna go ahead and get some sleep so I can get some more daylight. So that load did count, I guess, as far as we're at 9 to 15, so that's good. So for anybody that is standing by, I guess, as far as to get this convoy set up there, I'm gonna do that right meow. But first, what I want to do is find a rest stop. Whoops, that's not what I want. I want to go to world map. Let's find a rest stop here real quick so I can get some sleep while I'm out of the convoy. So, let me find a rest stop. Like there's one right over here. Cool. Oh shoot, I gotta go all that way? Oh, no. That's no bueno. I didn't realize I had to go all the way around. Come on, man. Killing me. Alright, hold on. Can I... Shoot. Yeah, hold on. Looks like there's one up here. Move over. Yeah, mouse is acting up. Alright, so can we go this way? Hello? I want to let me click over there. What the heck is going on? I want to let me go to this. There we go. That's even worse. Okay, hold on. I gotta get this other one out of here. Get rid of this guy. That's a little better. Yeah, so we'll go right up to this rest stop. Alright, cool. We'll go ahead and get some sleep. Alright, cool. Give me a second, and we'll go ahead and get some sleep first, and then I'll start up another convoy. And then once we get the new convoy set up there, we'll get, we'll go from there. We'll go from there. Whoa, that was crazy. Woo, cinematic respawn here. Okay, so let's get ourselves out of here. Alright, so put me in the delivery spot, so we gotta go back this way, I think. Whoops, not like that, we're not. Let me get myself out of here first. Get to this rest stop, we'll get some sleep, get some more daylight, and restart the convoy. So I've already made confirmation that that last load for the gifts did count. So that's good. I know if I do take another load while I'm in at this time here, it's definitely going to go into night, which I don't want to do. I want to avoid that if I can. So, we only got to go 26 miles to this rest stop, and we'll just kind of go from there. So, if you're looking for the convoy, I guess as far as currently, if you're on standby, it's not open. I closed that out so I can quickly get myself some, get to this rest area, and
keep right, and then
this is going to be a curb shot, and then we'll just reopen the convoy and cut some cars off. That'll be all right. It's fine.
Get ready to exit right. Exit right.
Appreciate everybody's patience, I guess, as far as while I get some rest here if they're wanting to join in on the convoy. We'll get it set up here as soon as I get some sleep. I'm just hoping it all works out, everybody's able to find it, and I won't need to change too many settings, I guess, as far as to... I usually like to keep it somewhat realistic as much as possible. Alright. We're almost there. 9 miles. So a lot of these roads that I took here over to Truckin I already had, but there are some roads here in California I definitely don't have. So I'd probably like to spend a little bit of time here in California, I guess, as far as to get some of these roads doing these Christmas loads. Alright, so here we are at the rest stop.
Finally.
Okay, let's get some sleep. Okay. Shut the motor off. Get some sleep. Should be around... Oh yeah, it'll work. So it'll be a little bit dark for starters, but it'll get into daylight here. Cool. I'm good with that. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Son of a gun. I didn't realize you can still keep sleeping. Let me sleep again. 106. No, that's definitely not going to work. Son of a gun. I totally boo-booed on that. Crap. Alright, hold on. Alright, so if I sleep again, that should put me hopefully at 9 a.m. You're not tired right now. Shoot. Hey, gummit. That is not what I wanted to do. I pushed it one too many times, and that's totally my own fault. Well, crap. That's going to take too long to get to daylight. It's not going to let me sleep again. Man, let me see if I can back up and come back into this. Hey, gummit. I totally screwed up, folks. My fault. Crap. Let me, I'm gonna pull out of this. Not tired right now. Shoot. Well, shuzzbutt. This is not cool. Yep, not tired right now. Man, well, this totally blows. I got no other way to sleep. Crud. And it's gonna be another 7 hours before it'll actually get any daylight. Man. I'm upset with myself right now. I didn't realize you can push sleeping back to back. I'll be honest. But that's what I did. Now we're kind of stuck in this one here because I'm not tired enough to be able to sleep again and get some daylight. Crud. Well, as much as I hate to have to, I'm going to have to tough this out, I guess. I'm really super duper upset with myself right now. Alright, put my lights on. Oh man, this totally bums me out. I'm trying to think of... Anybody else got any other idea, I guess, as far as to get back to daylight? I don't want to have to adjust my gamma or anything like that. Crud. I cannot believe I did that. I did not know that that was a thing, actually, as far as to be able to sleep back to back. Alright, let me go ahead and start up a convoy. Well, we'll see if this works. If nothing else, I'll just have to tough this out. Unfortunately. Let me get it started up here first. And then I am going to be sticking with taking the Christmas loads, that's for sure. So, again, for anybody that's been waiting patiently, I guess as far as for me to start up the convoy, appreciate the patience. So you'll get all the information of what's going to be going on here. So, there's the name of it. J-Rock Logistics. Password will remain the same, all lowercase ROCK. I am going to keep traffic on. I want to keep I want to have something going on with it. If there is anybody that tends to join that would care to want to have it off later, I can change that, but I would have to close the convoy, just to keep that in mind. I do like to have traffic though. Alright, so it is showing up for me on my end. We're good there. Convoy is back up. I do have those select mods that are all available in Steam Workshop. Let me go ahead and put that link out there just for anybody that cares to want to know. Let's go ahead. I'm not muting him. Okay. So, Convoy's back up. Let me know if you can see it or not. And that goes for anybody that is waiting patiently in chat. Let me put this link out here for anybody that wants to get the mods that I am currently running.
Well, like I
Okay.
said,
So mainly what you'll want to get, I guess as far as for anybody that wants to join, is that first collection. The second collection is kind of like some alternate deals there, but I'm not running any of those currently. So those are just some select views that I do run. So I'll give everybody a minute, I guess, as far as to want to join on in. And I'm gonna take a short little break myself, and I need to refill my honey lemon tea because my throat's starting to bother me. So if you want to give me just a short little second, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hold on. Yo! Raid coming on in. What is it? Is that barrel fire coming on in? Is that the infamous barrel fire coming on in? Tech guy Brian, come back, streamer. I'm back. I'm back. Hopefully I'm back. I think I'm back. Yeah. Double checking everybody. What is going on? Yeah, I did take a little bit of a break there because I ran out of honey lemon tea, and my throat was definitely bothering me a little bit. So appreciate that raid. That's a pretty thick raid there. Chat guy Brian actually coming in with that raid. I gotta go back in my chat here. First time chat gets far. Welcome in, Barrel Fire. Also, for those that don't know, chat guy Brian. Let me see if I can do this. Wow, I'm in a little bit. Oh crap! Hold on. Hold on. You swear I'm a noob here, but I'm not. I'm really not. There we go. All right, we got this. Everybody needs to go over there and check out Tech Guy Brian. He's been a huge help, I guess, as far as with the playthrough of Monbazoo, which I have been on hiatus, I guess, as far as for a little bit. Been trying some things out, as I mentioned earlier, I guess, as far as with controller. Potentially using controller for that, so yeah. Appreciate you bringing all your people over here, Tech Guy Brian. I was kind of lurking in there because as far as prior to start a stream over here. We're doing a little bit of trucking here. We're trying to get a convoy started up. So, what do we got in the convoy? We got somebody in here. Junior's in. All right, so Junior's in. So, if anybody cares to want to join, if you've got, want to do a little bit of trucking here, we're gonna be focused over here in California, and also the trucking load. But if you're just here, I guess as far as to sit back, relax, and watch us do a little bit of convoying. That's fun too. Yeah, definitely check that out. Just like Tech Guy Brian said, as far as like, that's a cool emote. That's a very appropriate emote. Yeah. Lastly, playing the Monbazoo, as I already mentioned. Super duper cool. What's up, Barrel Fire? Cheers. Yeah. So yeah, I had to refresh in my. I'm glad I came back soon enough, I guess, as far as to catch that raid. Hell yeah. You got ATS last night, just base game. Gotcha. So yeah, we're currently sticking around California. I'm gonna be getting a load here in just a second. Convoy's open. We got Junior's probably waiting for me, so appreciate Junior. It is not a requirement at all, I guess, as far as to join voice chat if you don't want to. That's totally understandable. I do got TJ in waiting too, so let me check on TJ here a little second. TJ, where are you at?
It's not, for some reason your convoy wasn't popping up.
It's still not coming up for you? It's got to be on your end, dude, because Junior's in here. So I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you on that. I restarted the convoy. Junior was able to get in.
Yeah, I don't get.
And he's I don't know, dude. I wish I had an answer for that. But yeah, the fact that Junior's been able to join and he's waiting for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a load now. For those that don't know, Tech Guy, I guess as far as if you are new to ATS and haven't played it before, there is such a thing called World of Trucks, which is totally separate to the game. It's a free account that you can open. Currently, what they've got going on, if you're going to check it out at some point, they're doing 2 simultaneous events, a Christmas gift delivery event and also a Cruising Texas, which the Texas one probably won't matter because if you don't have the DLC for it, won't be able to do it. But if you do get the Texas DLC, you'll be able to do those the 2 events that they got going on in World of Trucks. But you do have to have a free account over at World of Trucks, which, like I said, is totally separate from the base game. And all it does is just keeps track, I guess, as far as it links your game, I guess, as far as to that, and it keeps track of your progress. Totally cool. So yeah, we got these 2 events going on right now. I apologize for anybody that is waiting for me, I guess, as far as to start a load up. The Christmas event, I'm 9 out of 15 of that, so we just did 2 loads. And they also have the Cruising Texas event, which both go through the 15th of January. And that goes for anybody that is not aware, I guess, as far as what's going on with that. Feel free to check those out. Got plenty of time, I guess, as far as to accomplish your personal goal as well as the community goal in both events simultaneously. This is the first time I've ever since I've been playing ATS, that they've had 2 simultaneous World of Trucks events going on. That's pretty cool. You haven't even installed the base game yet? Okay. Well, I'm just giving you a little bit of insight. Be right back, bro. No problem there, tech guy. I appreciate. Totally understand. Just giving you a little bit of insight at least anyway. Alright, let me go ahead and take another load. Craven! Was that Craven coming in with that follow? Oh my god. So my activity feed is going bonkers on me there. Give me a minute. So Craven coming on in with the follow, and also Mrs. TGB coming on in. Appreciate those follows. Barrelfire also followed too. I want to forget that. Tech guy came in with that thick grade of 15. Awesome. Yeah, appreciate all the follows there, guys. So we are also working our way to. We got one more week left in here. So if we hit that follow goal that's at the top of the screen. This is kind of like a community thing, a channel thing. I guess as far as if we hit that goal, there will be at least one Steam Game Code giveaway, at least. So just a little bit of incentive, I guess, as far as for anybody. Tell all your friends if you're liking what you see here, and you want everybody else to see it and enjoy, I guess, as far as what we're going to be divulging into here. Definitely let everybody know. All right, so we're going to take this load here. It's 131 miles. So for anybody that is waiting patiently for me to pick a load, number one, I apologize, but also appreciate the patience. We're going to go down to Sacramento. This is all in World of Trucks. Hopefully you'll be able to take the same load. If you do have a World of Trucks account, you should be able to take the same load that I've got. If you don't have World of Trucks, so I did make a little bit of a boo-boo here, I guess, as far as to... I usually don't like to drive at night. But I did a little bit of a boo-boo, I guess, as far as to sleep twice, and now I'm kind of like in the mode here, I guess, as far as where I'm not tired again enough just to sleep again and get back in the daytime. So definitely appreciate all those follows there, folks. It's getting us closer to that goal, I guess, as far as to kick off a Steam Game Code giveaway, I guess, as far as for accomplishing that goal. I am also trying to get to 500 followers on the channel, so that's a little bit more. So the potential is there, I guess, as far as to not only have one for hitting the follower goal for the for this month, but also for hitting 500 followers in total for the channel. I do have a couple of Steam game codes ready to go.
Get ready.
So if you don't have them, the way it works, this is kind of give some insight. You will get the Steam game code. There is a game list. So if you do ! games in the chat, it'll give you a list of all the Steam game codes that I do have available. So you can totally check it out. I got a library.
Turn left.
And if there's something in there that you don't have, or if you know somebody that doesn't have, and you want to win that for them, and give them something, as far as just to show my appreciation for all those that do support the channel, that's my gift to you, to do with that whatever you choose to it with that Steam game code. So definitely feel free to tell all your friends, let them know if you're liking what you see here and you want them to see it as well. Send them on over. The more the merrier. Yeah, so the fact that I'm driving at 9, there's not a whole heck of a lot to see here. I apologize. Totally I totally goofed, I guess, as far as to sleep twice and got us into this mode here. Totally apologize. Well, we should be getting to daylight here on the bright side pretty soon, because by 6 in the morning it's usually daylight. You get some more daylight. If the sounds in there, I know I've gotten a little. I've gotten some people, I guess, as far as to tell me what's going on with the sounds. If they tend to be too on the light side or too noisy, definitely let me know. I can adjust those accordingly, I guess, as far as to not either blow people's eardrums or be like, can't hear anything. Totally not do this. So the audios that I got coming in my ears are totally separate from what goes out to the channel. Alright, so we gotta turn. Oh, Junior's in here. Cool. So he's waiting for me, probably. So, Junior, I don't know if you're taking the same load or not as I am, but
keep left and then exit left.
I'm going to Sacramento, if that helps. You don't necessarily have to take the same load that I am as far as with these Christmas loads, but just to kind of give you some insight. I'm gonna know it's a roundabout, that's why.
Exit left.
A roundabout. Man, this is a crazy roundabout.
Get ready to turn right.
Alright, we don't go to that one. So
Turn right.
Junior is waiting for me right up here.
Get ready to turn right.
Yep, just outside of Truckin at the moment. Is this Junior? No. Where you at? I see his name.
Turn right.
Junior been waiting for me, so yeah, is this Junior? This is Junior. More than likely, he's probably got triples.
And then turn left.
How much we want to bet he's got triples? He's got at least doubles, yep. What's up?
Turn left.
Alright, cool. We finally got up with Junior, so we're going this way. Cool. So you use both horns, that's funny.
Turn right.
Alright, so we got a little bit of jog to do here to go pick up this load. Whoop. I'm going back to the Home Depot. So I wonder if it's the same load we already dropped off. Probably not. Probably not. So I'm just got to get my load picked up. Alright, we're getting some daylight, so that's good. That's good. It's definitely good. Alright, we're going to turn the brights off. Yep, it is getting daylight, so all that flapping my gums there, it did kill some time, I guess, at least anyway, I guess, as far as to get to some daylight in this convoy. So we got at least a couple loads, 2 or 3 loads that we can get in with this within this session here. I think at this point, if we get to the point where we run out of daylight again in this convoy, I won't start it over. Just as long as people are still able to connect. Oh god. Hit the whoop. That forced feedback kind of hitting that was kind of crazy. Alright, we'll get this bad boy hooked up. So yeah, this is one of the Christmas loads that they have in the Christmas event. Super cool. I definitely suggest, as far as if you've got the game, I know this tech guy Brian mentioned, as far as if you haven't installed it yet, highly recommend, I guess, as far as to give it a shot. I know you've got that, even if you've got a controller at least, not necessarily steering wheel, you'll definitely like it. You'll definitely like it. I can guarantee you that. Even if you got just base game, I guess, as far as what's available at base game without having any state DLCs. I wonder how that works though, now that I think of it. If you were to get just Texas and no other state DLCs, how that would work? I think you would only have to be able to quick travel. I've never really had to think about that, to be honest, because I've always just gotten the state DLCs in order. So if anybody's got any insight on that, feel free to share that. You like the lights on the trailer? Yeah, these are cool trailers. Now, granted, I guess as far as they've always have different trailers for these Christmas events. Last year, I believe, it might have been last year or the year before, they had an open bed, flatbed. And it had like different types of objects on the flatbed and it was all lit up. Yeah. So that's the one really cool thing, I guess, as far as with the way they do these special trailers for the gifts during these events, is they really do flare it up. I guess as far as to make them like look really cool, and they look even better, I guess, as far as at night.
Keep right, and
all
then
right.
turn.
So Junior's still waiting for me. We did catch up with him.
Right.
He's been waiting patiently, I guess, as far as for us to head on over to Sacramento.
Get ready to exit right.
You get a route to Texas, do you? Yeah, I've never, like I said, I've never really, I never thought about that, I guess, as far as like that. If you were to buy one of the state DLCs that is not directly connected with one of the other states that you don't have as DLC, I wasn't sure how that worked. But it does give you a route to it. There, Craven. I'll have to take your word on that. I've always mostly gotten the DLCs right in order. Either gifted or just purchased them in order. So I've never really had to think about that. Alright, so where's Junior at? So one thing that's really cool with the convoy aspect, you can turn this guy on. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's behind me. I'll slow up here. I'll slow up, Junior. He must have had to go get some fuel or get some roads or whatever. So this is one really cool feature, I guess, as far as with the convoy. And you can do this as an even single player. Doesn't matter if you've got other people joining on your convoy. You'll have this overlay of the map, so I can see exactly where, if anybody is joining with me, I can see where they're at. So we'll slow up here a little bit for Junior to catch up. I know when I didn't have a state, it still sent me through a state I didn't have, but not. Okay, interesting. That's good to know, Graven. Appreciate that. Oh, okay, so he's closing in on us. We'll get going here. We'll speed it back up. Cool. So that's good to know, I guess, as far as there. So the fact that Junior's been able to join in on this convoy, that I do have some select mods running. I think for the better part of there's either 5 or 6 of them, which are all available on the Steam Workshop. There's Junior. Really cool truck, and he's got his doubles. There's his doubles. Junior likes his doubles, that's for sure. Alright, so he's got a little bit of a running start on us, that's fine. We kind of slowed up there. We didn't get back up to speed there very quick. Now, he's probably not, he's not taking the same load that I am. So I'm going to be limited on my speed. So that's going to be 65-mile-an-hour speed limit on mine, because I am taking a World of Trucks load, which is limited to 65. So if we do tend to get a little bit separated from Junior, I guess as far as he's driving his load, he's probably got a freight load, and I've got a World of Trucks external contracts load. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be limited on speed. We'll keep it, you know, as close to 65 as possible, just to kind of stay in touch with each other. But yeah, that is pretty good insight there, Craven. I guess as far as how that works, though, it's good to know. So if you wanted to buy a particular state DLC and wanted to wait on the other ones, I haven't even checked to see if there are any of the state DLCs for ATS that are on sale. Because for me, as it stands currently, I am up to date with all the state DLCs. We had gotten gifted by a really cool and strong supporter, I guess, as far as of the channel for Texas, because they wanted to do a convoy in Texas, and it's just like, you know what? I want a convoy in Texas with you, so they offered us Texas, so that's how we got Texas. And we did get quite a bit accomplished in Texas. Granted, there's a lot of roads, a lot of pathways there in Texas, I guess, as far as to be had, that's for sure. It's a giant state. But yeah. Now that was a while ago. You could have changed it. I would have to imagine, if it was that way, I guess, a while ago, that they probably kept it that way. I don't know. You could be right. So don't hold our words to it, I guess, as far as when we say that, folks. I guess as far as if it very well might be. And I don't think they've even disclosed it, full disclosure, say that you have to buy the states in order. So like I said, I wonder if you could buy like New Mexico, but not necessarily get the adjoining states. Texas would be like way out there, so it's like if you didn't get like New Mexico, at least New Mexico, you would already have Arizona. But if you didn't get New Mexico, you wouldn't be able to get to Texas. So like that. So if for some reason you found yourself not being able to get New Mexico right away and just got Texas and had that gap between the two states,
keep right and then turn right.
From a marketing standpoint, I would say, oh, we gotta get off here.
Turn right.
All right, so Junior is kind of our lead dog here right now. But yeah, looks like he's going the same way we are. That's cool.
Keep left.
Wonder what it would be. We gotta keep left. All right, cool. Wonder what it would be if you got Washington but not Oregon. Yeah, same thing. I wonder how that would be too. So if you wanted to get like the very north, the northwest corner, I guess, as far as of the country, but not Oregon, if you'd still be able to get there. No, any of those adjoining states, actually. You know, just keeping in mind, what I would, you know, from a marketing standpoint, just to kind of finish that thought, not everybody's going to be able to afford all the time unless it's on sale, right? Especially with that, because you got a lot of other expenses. So if you did want to get your home state, like if you're from Washington, but didn't necessarily want to get like Oregon right away, to be able to still take loads that are in that state DLC, right? Just a thought. Then again, Washington has been really laggy. Really? I haven't really had that much problem with any of these states. Texas, I kind of figure. I think they did a really good job on the optimization. The detail that's in Texas is incredibly insane. They did a really good job. The fact that we waited for better part of almost 2 years, probably a solid year and a half, I guess, as far as to get Texas, and I have not been disappointed whatsoever so far.
Keep left.
The overall optimization. Oh, we got to keep left. Junior's going that way. Okay, Junior, just letting you know. I don't know if you're listening to stream here, but you're going that way. I don't know if you're just getting that ramp. I would have liked to have taken that ramp too, but that would take me too far out of the way. So if you're just taking that ramp, we'll hopefully get connected back up here. We're heading to Sacramento, so you're waiting for Texas to go on sale. Yeah, I think a lot of people are, Craven. I know for me, that was kind of the boat that I was in. The fact that most of the other state DLCs are $11.99. Texas, and I'm assuming with everything that they've had to do, and it's so detailed in the optimization and so on, it was $6 more than all their previous state DLCs, and it stands to reason why. From what I've been able to see to it, and that's why we got it gifted. But I was totally on that waiting list, I guess, as far as to just wait until it went on sale, until we got it gifted to us by a very good friend of the channel. I would have eventually gotten it. It just might have taken me a little bit longer to wait for it to go on sale. So probably this tends to be the pattern that SCS tends to take. Probably what more or less will happen when the next state comes out, which I think is Oklahoma. I think that's what they've already blogged out. Once that comes out, you might start seeing sales like on certain sales on certain DLCs like Texas, but probably not until the next state comes out. You had a choice to get either Texas or get Platinum Edition FS22. Ooh, yeah. See, I'm not. I got a reservation, I guess, as far as with the Platinum on an FS22. That's my own reservations. I'm not a big logging fan when it comes to what's available in the 22 Platinum, the FS22 Platinum. So that's the only reason why I didn't get super duper excited about the Platinum. What I am kind of curious about and a little bit excited for is the Year 2 Pass. So some of the stuff that's coming out, new maps and such, for the Year 2 Pass for FS22, that one I've been keeping a close eye on. Some of the stuff that they are introducing is pretty intriguing to me. You like the new construction feathers? On construction feathers.
Get ready to turn.
You lost me a little bit there, Craven. In construction feathers in this game?
Turn right.
I was confused. I think I had a red light. Features, sorry. Oh, you like the new construction features? With the Platinum? Yeah, so there is that. So being able to build stuff in FS22, you know, like, yeah, that's a really, you know, I have kind of, you know, because I'm all in the building and being creative, I guess, as far as in the 3D modeling realm. So yeah, I'm a huge geek, I guess, as far as when it comes to modding and modeling. And so that feature, you know, as far as having that, I have not seen as of yet. Anyway, I guess as far as to have, there might be out there. Maybe you got some insight on that, or somebody else might even. Are there any additional constructions that you can do besides what's in that Silver Creek or Silver Run? If there is, that might necessarily pique my interest for the Platinum. What are we going into here?
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh man, so Cali's definitely got some roundabouts in here. So we're almost to our. This is one of the things that I did post a picture in our Screenies channel of the Rock Nation Discord, I guess, as far as. Yeah, so we did already go through here once. Yeah, so yeah, that whole concept in the Platinum expansion, you know, with the building the roller coaster and things like that. There's a boat house I think you can build. so you have to feed it, I guess, as far as the materials, I guess, as far as to do that. Just the boat and the roller coaster, right? So if there tends to be more things that are added to it, you know, to be able to build, and then you can actually, you know, feed it the materials, the lumber and all that stuff, that would probably definitely pique my interest. That's for sure. Right. So I think it's still probably yet to be seen, and we may not see it till after the year 2 pass, which probably won't be too far away. All right. So it looks like this place we're going to, we don't have yet. So Junior, if you're still hanging out, I'm assuming you might have already got to your destination.
Get ready to turn right.
Open. I think we got a little bit disconnected there. So we're currently ourselves here in Sacramento. I'm gonna go ahead and skip dropping this off just to kind of keep things rolling here.
Is now finished.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and skip that. Should be an excellent load. So that should get us to 10 out of 15 loads, I guess, as far as for the Christmas event. Yeah, so I'm just kind of focusing on the Christmas event here for a little bit. I still have... Gonna open this up here just to kind of make sure. So, yep, so we're at 10 to 15 on the Christmas event. We're good to go on that. And the Cruising Texas event, we still got 3 to get there. I'll probably save that, if I do any of those at all, till the end of stream. We'll probably at least get 1 or 2 of those knocked out. But for the most part, I think, if nothing else, we'll just focus on the... yeah, we'll just focus on the Christmas event. And just like Junior did it, he took one of his own loads. You don't necessarily have to take the same loads that I am in this convoy. You can do whatever. You know, we're going to take a look and see where Junior's at, though. Junior is not in Sacramento. Oh, yep, he's just outside of Sacramento. So there's Junior right there. Whoop. Zoom in, you dumb. Alright, he's currently over at the Walmart just outside of Sacramento, too. So we did go... We both did go to Sacramento, just at different locations. So what I need to do is I'm going to skedaddle over to this... he's at a repair shop. Let's go to that same repair shop. 38 miles. So Junior, I'm coming over to that repair shop that you're at. I need a little bit of repair. Probably get some fuel as well. We've taken a couple loads at this point, so... I could ask someone I follow that is big in the FS community if anyone is doing mods or for FS and plans to add more. Dude might not know. He's just... Oh, he's an ambassador? I know a couple of the ambassadors for FS. There's only a couple of them I do know, so whichever one that you do know. They may or may not know. You might be right, I guess, as far as if they do know anything. I know they don't necessarily want to spoil anything, you know, as far as if there's things that are not yeah, so if there's something, if it's something on the hush hush, I guess, as far as to, I don't want, you know, spoil anything for anybody. I would just be interested if there was plans, I guess, as far as for other types of builds in FS, you know, be it with that platinum expansion. Who we got in here? I don't know him to talk to him, I just follow. Oh, okay, gotcha. So, like, one of the ambassadors that I do know that is an FS streamer, I guess, as far as...
Turn left.
As far as... Oh, that's a car. No, I definitely need some. Junior must be on his phone. Yeah, Junior's on his, must be on his phone.
Ready to turn left. Turn left.
So we're just making our way over to this repair shop, I guess, as far as so that I can get some repair, number one. So I just got myself some more repair. What's going on, bud? What's happening?
J-Rock.
What's up, man?
How are you, sir?
Oh, there you are. We're doing all right. I'm just making my way over to that repair shop that you went to so I can get some repair.
Got it.
You know of Clutch and also GG Goham. Yeah, that's... They're not necessarily ambassadors. Oh my goodness, that's just more damage. I need to watch the dang road. Juice just got done? Nice. Yeah, I was lurking in Deuce's stream there too, I guess, as far as with yeah, I was lurking in there, I guess, as far as like that. He was doing some mowing last I was there. He's been busy in there. The fact that he was mentioning he's got like 48 episodes in that Iowa Plains view. You said they was what? What's going on? Oh, clutch? You talking about? I forgot what we were talking about.
Exit now.
Hold on, where's this exit at? So I'm gonna go
Keep
here.
left, and then turn left.
That's for G portal. Heck, I don't know.
Turn left.
It could very well be there, Craven. Alright, so we got another 36 miles to get to this repair shop. And then, I guess I don't really need fuel. So, Junior, I've been focusing mostly on taking the Christmas loads. We got 10 and 15 at this point.
Keep left, and then
Yeah, the
turn
G portal
left.
stuff is more or less for getting dedicated servers, from what I do understand.
Turn left.
Yeah, eventually I'd like to get back into doing... I've been doing just so much, I guess, as far as with the... for those that don't know, and I haven't put a lot of information out there, just been kind of putting little feelers out there and teasers over on the YouTube channel, as far as what I've been able to get done with the Dairyland Map 4X for Farm Sim. I haven't done much, I guess, as far as to put out there, because there's so many roadblocks that I ran into to get things done the way I want, so... You spent almost 3 hours trying to figure out what was going on. Deuce's contract. Oh, yeah. I know he had mentioned that. I think he came to the conclusion that it's either one of two things, I guess, as far as either the straws, pick up straw on contracts or whatever, on missions, or the better contracts, one of the two. So they probably need an update on those. It's looking like they probably need an update on those.
Keep right.
Alright, we got a little bit of a roundabout to go. Do. I already got all these roads, unfortunately. We'll be getting another load here in a second, as soon as I get some repair. I don't want to burn all too much of this daylight. If I don't have to drive at night, I'm not going to. Hopefully you did get that figured out though, bud. So your last go around with those were the only two mods I've activated and it didn't work. So you've tried it on your end there, bud? I guess it came to that conclusion, the same as Deuce. I have to be honest, like I said, I haven't done a lot of Farm Sim play. I've been doing a lot of testing with, you know, the development of the Dairyland 4X map. That's about all. You gotta run and get some stuff done. We'll be lurking. I appreciate that, Craven. Definitely don't be a stranger and feel free to come on back. I definitely appreciate you with the follow too. So you get the notifications when the streams are live. Next, we should be live. Essentially, should be. We will be live tomorrow. We've been divulging into 7 days, trying not to die in 7 days with Evan the Bandito.
Keep
So
right,
yeah.
and then exit right.
Right. So you were able to successfully duplicate Deuce's problem there, bud?
Exit right.
Sometimes you gotta do that. Sometimes it's just and a lot of times Giants isn't even aware of some of the mods that are available on the mod hub are, you know, a problem. You know, because they've got all these individual modders that submit stuff, and they don't necessarily, especially when it's outside the realm of the base game, you know, functionality.
Keep right,
So,
and then turn right.
not that Giants will really do anything about it, but you know, it'll at least
Turn right.
let the original creator know, I guess, as far as there is a problem. I appreciate everybody sticking around, I guess, as far as, you know, joining in, sticking around or whatever from Tech Guy Brian's stream. I know he said he would be right back. All right, cool. You got a red light. Yours was worse. I could get the soybeans to grow, even sped time up by 3 years. Oh, wow. So was that using easy development controls there, bud? When you say sped up, or just using the 120 speed? Oh, you couldn't. Oh wow, I know there was an update. If you do or don't have that, I guess as far as for easy development controls, I found out I wasn't able to enable the lift heavy things. That was super annoying for me. You know what? I gotta do. Hold on a second. Give me a second here. So there's Junior. I'm gonna turn this down just a little bit. I know you're on your phone there, Junior, and I'm getting a lot of static, so I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. It's pinging out on, I guess, on my end there. Okay, let's do that. All right, there we go. Let's get to, where's that repair shop at? We gotta go down here. Okay, cool. You did have easy dev tools? Yeah, so there was an update that I came to find. I didn't realize it for a little bit, I guess, as far as that there was. But yeah, I wasn't able to pick up heavy items. And it didn't matter if I had the lumberjack mod or the power tools or any of those on. I tried all those, like, what the heck is going on here? Super crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to this repair shop, get some repair. Okay, let's do this. Service, give me some service. Not as bad as I thought. Cool. We got that done. I think we're good on fuel. So, we'll keep an eye on it, but I think we're good to go to take another load. Cool. But, yeah, even with the testing that I've done in Dairyland, you know, in light of, with the better contracts and all that, I have not tested. I might have to do that. But that's been the hang-up, I guess, as far as for getting the map out there. It's like whenever they've had a patch to the game, and, you know, like with the latest patch, I guess, as far as for the release of the Platinum and all that stuff, it stepped on a lot of the functionality of what I've been working on with the Dairyland map. And that's the only reason why I don't have anything out there. Because freaking giants. You know, when you look at try to look at the bright side, I guess, as far as all the cool things that are coming to games like FS, but when it steps on the development of a map that you're currently working on, it's kind of a bummer. Okay. So, we need to go to external contracts. And so, for anybody that's caring to want to join, or if you just want to watch, I guess, as far as the convoy, that's fine too. Appreciate you sticking around. We are currently just outside of Sacramento. Junior and I'm going to take a load. This is a really short trip going down to Stockton. I think we'll do that, just to kind of keep this rolling here. I know I've been flapping my gums a little too much. I want to keep these loads going and not waste all this daylight that we have. Let's see, on Silver Run, after the coaster is done, when you ride it so many times, it gives you super strength while you're playing on the map. Really? Was that intended? That seems weird. That seems weird. Alright, so we gotta go pick our load up right across the street. Gotta love it. Right across the street. Alright, here goes nothing. So apparently I don't have this discovered either, so that's gonna be a bonus for me. It is part of it?
Make a U-turn.
Oh, wait a minute. Did I go the wrong way? Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Thanks for that, Evan.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
So why did she have me turn around? I don't understand that. That's weird. I had to double check my GPS there just to make sure. Alright, cool. Yep, here's our load. It was scary. Yeah, so that's one of the new ones. So I did put that at the bottom of the panel, because that'll be, I kind of implemented that one, I guess, as far as for the playthrough of 7 days tomorrow. So like I've already mentioned there, we will be streaming tomorrow with some 7 Days to Die with Evan the Bandito. We're trying not to die in 7 days. So that's kind of the new take on the channel, I guess, as far as just in hiatus a little bit, I guess, as far as with Monbazoo. So for those that have been enjoying the Monbazoo episodes, I guess, here on the channel, as of late on Wednesdays, I'm kind of figuring some things out with what I can do with not having a steering wheel support. So for a little bit anyway, I'm going to be playing some different games. That's kind of the premise for the Whatever Wednesdays. I kind of set it up in such a way, I guess, as far as to play whatever I felt like playing. It just so happened to be Mon Bazoo for the most part. Bandit Dorito. Yeah, that too. He talks funny sometimes. Alright, so we got a garage down here I do not have either. Should probably snag that while I'm at it. So,
Please, make a U-turn when possible.
Sky, are you on drugs or what? Are you smoking the good stuff? I'm going the way you're telling me. So I don't know why you're telling me to do a U-turn. I'm gonna grab this garage here real quick. Because I don't have it. Let's go ahead and do this. So I have not played, I'll be honest, I have not done a lot of the traveling, I guess, as far as in California since they've done the the redo, as far as all the reroutes and rescaling and so on. So the rework is what I meant there. So I don't need. So we got a new garage here in Sacramento. Sweet, awesome. So yeah, we're gonna be spending a little bit more time, I guess, as far as in California, so I can get some of these things acquired. Do what? Do what? Do what am I doing? Do what? He talks funny. That Evan the Band Eater. That's funny. Alright, let's see where's Junior at? He's probably waiting patiently for us.
I'm dropping the hammer.
Well, we're gonna be as soon as I get on the expressway. Junior, did I lose you?
And then turn left.
No.
Okay. I don't see you on the map. It's funny, those emotes actually come up on my chat bot, I guess, as far as a different thing. Hammer time, right? They come up as a different emote because the bot doesn't have those load. Oh, there you are. I see you in there now. Why wasn't I seeing you in the overlay? Hold on. Weird. Okay. I see you on the route advisor, but not on the overlay. That's weird. All right, let's get in the cab here. We're nice and comfy. I see you over there. Did you already grab another load there, Junior?
Keep left, and then
Okay.
turn left.
Just trying to get out now.
Alrighty then.
Turn left.
Are you done with the Christmas loads?
No, I just don't feel like driving them today.
Oh, gotcha. Definitely not a requirement in the convoys. You can take whatever loads you want. That's what's kind of nice. It's definitely kind of nice. You're not like restricted, I guess, as far as to have to take the same load as somebody else in the convoys. Take what you're feeling.
Keep right, and then turn.
So yeah, really short load with this Christmas load. I did hook it up, right? Yeah. So we do have it on. Cool. We got to get off here on the right. Cool. What percentage are you at with your roads discovered there, Junior?
I don't know. I don't really pay attention.
Oh, you don't?
Because I'm nowhere close.
I know when I got to Texas, I was at, on this profile, I was like a little over 60%. And when I got to Texas, it went down 20%. So it went down to like 41%. It's like, whoa! Big state.
Yeah, I think I was at 80% before Texas.
That's pretty good.
So what I'm at now. Me and Bob drive a lot, so.
Right? I see you on there, I guess, as far as when you guys get on there, like, that's pretty cool. I think Bob said last time he was on here with us, he was back up to like 90-some% again.
Yeah, he drives a lot.
He drives a lot. That's good for him, though.
They should give somebody something for getting 100% rules.
For what again?
SCS should give you something for finishing 100% in each state.
Oh, no kidding. Yeah, that would be...
Job or something, that would be cool.
I don't know if so much SCS, but even World of Trucks.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Nothing much. Just like like a paint job would be cool.
Yeah, no kidding. Maybe you know what I've always thought would be really cool. I know we've got the overlay for the map, so like to have an actual map that you can have, you know, like in your truck, you know, like a foldable map. That'd be freaking cool. You know, and that's just kind of like the modeler in me. 'Cause they've got a really cool stuff in here. Like I got my hula dancer on the dash. You know, really cool stuff like that. So to be able to add like a physical map that you could unfold and actually use that as a map. You know, not to have like where your position of your truck is and whatever, but just, you know, to fold it all like just to be old school. I just think it'd be cool. All right, so let's see where you're at. We need to zoom out. Tab. You are up there yet? Okay, cool. Are you? Do you need me to slow down? I guess as far as to catch back up. I'm just going to deliver. This is a really short trip for me.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's got 3 levels. Holy crap! I didn't realize you can zoom out that far.
I've got the speed.
I love this. Yeah, we know you do. So that's got like 4 levels of zoom on that thing. That's pretty wild. Sweet. I'm gonna turn that off though, because that can get confusing for some people. Some people coming in here and be like, "What the heck has he got on his
Go
screen?"
straight on.
We're almost there. We took a really short load, I guess, as far as with some more gifts. I like some of the doodads, I guess, as far as you get for doing these types of events. So call me crazy, but
Keep right, and then exit.
all right, we're gonna get off right here.
Exit
Exiting right. But it is currently open convoy, I guess, as far as for everybody cares to want to join. We got Junior joining us, I guess, as far as on the convoy. We had little GJ in here, I guess he must have bounced out. He was having a little bit of trouble finding the convoy, so I'm not really sure what the deal is with there. Tried it a couple different ways, I guess, as far as to see if we could get him
Turn right.
get the convoy found, but to no avail. Alright, so here we are. We'll go ahead and skip this.
We are here.
Do you want to grab a load together, Junior? If you want to pick one, I can probably take that.
We can do that. Let me get there.
Cool.
I'm
So-
just leaving Sacramento now.
I'm pretty comfortable.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable, I guess, as far as with where I'm at with the deliveries. So we are currently sitting at 11 out of 15. I got till the 15th of January, so I'm down to 4 more that I need to get on that. So I feel a little bit better about that now. Cool. Yeah, the fact that they even got that much time that to get that achieved, that's pretty cool. But yeah, if you want to grab a load, so you're just outside of Sacramento, you said.
Yeah.
Let's see, where we at? Let's go to the map. So we're currently in Stockton, and if we need a quick travel, oh, you're making a way down here. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Swipe. We'll hold one. That gives me a little bit of time. I guess to take a little bit of stretch break. Invite anybody else to do the same. Appreciate everybody sticking around. I guess as far as for get close to some things out here. Tiger Lily's still going too. Sweet. Nice. Wait a minute. Oh, that's right. I was like, where did Tech Guy Brian go? I had him alert too. So he rated the channel, I guess, as far as the 15. Appreciate everybody that was sticking around, I guess, as far as for that. Y'all are fantastic. You know, cool. It's a little bit 2 hours into stream. Nice. I'm just getting warmed up here. I've got at least another good hour in me, at least before. I got some sketties. I got some sketties to make, I guess, as far as post stream. I've been in the mood for sketties all day.
Go ahead and figure out what you're gonna do. I'm heading out for a little bit. Just found out. If you're still on, I'll jump back in when I get back.
All right, cool. All right, so you're gonna be jumping off. All right, cool. So I can just go ahead and
Yes, sir.
feel free to come back in. Like I said, I got probably another good hour. So if you're wanting to get back in, if I'm still on here, jump on back in. Glad to have you.
All right, J-Rock.
All right, dude. Cool beans. All right, so let's go ahead and take another Christmas load since we just got confirmation from Junior that he has to jump out real quick. We are at 47%, just almost 47.5%. So, like I was mentioning earlier, when I had initially gotten Texas, we were down to a little over 41%. So we've already gotten about 6% rediscovered, I guess, as far as between Texas and also California here. So we'll probably stick around here in California yet. Like I've already mentioned, I guess as far as with these Christmas loads. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and do that. So external contracts. We're already good on repair and all that. So what's coming out of Stockton? Ooh, I've always wanted to take one of these. So we've done Kenworths before in the past, I guess as far as with the truck deliveries. The fact that these are Western Star. This has definitely been updated in the game, I guess as far as since I've done these last. Let's just make sure we got Stockton loaded and see what kind of Christmas loads we got coming out of Stockton. And we got one going over to the east, over to San Fran. Cool. It's like San Fran needs a little bit more love, I guess, as far as on that. They're only 447 out of 1,000. So let's go give San Fran some love. We'll take this load here. I like these short tracks. You can always call me Mr. Short Haul. I like my short hauls. No idea what you're having for the din-dins there, bud. Yeah, like I said, I've had spaghetti on the docket, I guess, as far as
Ready to roll.
all day long. Ever since this morning, it's just like, you know what sounds really good is some pasta. All right, so we only, it must be right here where I'm at. Sweet. I always like it when the load that we got to pick up is either right at the same place that we delivered. There's one of those Western Star trailers that we saw. That was probably one of them we could have potentially picked up there. That's just cool. Day cabs. Alright, so where's our, looks like our trailer's over here. Right over here. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, so we just had a couple of people wanting to join in. We had, TJ had a little bit of problems. Junior came in for at least a load or so. And I may necessarily see Junior come back depending on his IRL scenario. Bob Jr. and I did that load to Washington the other night after I reinstalled ATS. Which load was that? That load to Washington. They had one special, I guess, as far as with that. That load to Washington the other night. Which the semis. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Now I've only done the Kenworth, so when they first introduced that. I guess as far as being able to haul those types of loads, they only had the Kenworth. Now that they've got all these new trucks that they've updated to the game, so they've got more and more. So that's the only other one that I've seen besides Kenworth or the Western Stars. That's pretty neat though. Well, this load is 115 miles going over to San Fran. Alrighty then, so we still got some daylight in this convoy. Convoy is still open. Like I said, for anybody that cares to want to join, it's definitely not an obligation or requirement. If you're just enjoying watching the playthrough, I guess as far as with the convoy, that's totally cool as well. I appreciate everybody sticking around. Well, I wonder if that's an undercover. An undercover Popo? It's like a Crown Vic. Alright, we should be good on fuel. That's good. Look at the glitter on that. I didn't notice that before too. It's got glitter on the trailer. Yeah, they really glam these things up there as far as for these special events. That's pretty stinking
Get
cool.
ready to turn left. Turn left.
I want to thank everybody again, I guess, as far as for the follows, and if you are still lurking in here, very much appreciate it. We understand that everybody still might be getting a little bit busy, getting us as far as with festivities going on in between the holidays. And it is also kind of prime time, so I know everybody's getting dinner made and all that kind of stuff. Very much appreciate you you choose, I guess, as far as to watch the channel while we're playing games and while doing those types of things. Alright, let's get back in the cab. Back in the office, there we go. I went through and put coast to coast for Eden to try it. I've tried that before. that coast to coast, I'm happy with just waiting for ATS to come out with the states, because I understand, you know, a lot of those states are done by fans, you know, and just, you know, they're not done to the same level detail, I guess, as far as the SCS would do it, right? But I did try that out, I guess, as far as like, it's just like, there's a lot of blank areas, you know, just areas that don't have a lot of livery to it. So it's kind of boring to me, and that's just my own perspective of it. I guess as far as from a modeling and modding standpoint, it needs more to it. And the most enjoyment that I've got out of it is just to wait. I guess as far as we wait as long as we did, I guess as far as for Texas come out, and I think they did a bang up job on it.
Keep right.
Kudos and thumbs up, I guess, as far as the SCS. For as long as we had to wait for SCS, that was that state is so far from what I've been able to see,
Right.
and I haven't been able to, you know, go everywhere, I guess, as far as in Texas as of yet. But holy crap,
Turn right.
that was well worth the wait, I will have to admit. Yeah, it definitely lights up at night too. So depending on, now, like I've mentioned, as far as I don't typically like to drive at night. So in convoys it makes it a little bit tough because there's no way for you to sleep in convoy. But usually what I'll do, if those aren't that are joining on the convoy aren't opposed, I usually close the convoy, I go to single player, go ahead and get some sleep, restart the convoy. That's the only workaround, I guess, as far as there is to be able to sleep in a convoy. But yeah, you're right, bud. I guess as far as the fact that these are nicely lit up, I guess, as far as at night. She wants to start out in Texas, and I don't have it. Yeah, so you're right. So that's a very good point, bud. I guess as far as if you're not in the if it's not in the budget, I guess we were talking about that. Craven and I, Craven was in, and we were talking how that worked. If you didn't necessarily buy DLCs, you know, and you bought one DLC as opposed to another DLC, how that would connect. We got the green light, so we're good to go. They gotta wait for us. Cool. So yeah, the way they used to do it, from what Craven mentioned, I guess as far, I've always gotten the states in order, either gifted or just purchased them. So I've never really had to think about that. But if you were to get Texas without getting, say, New Mexico,
Get ready to
you know,
turn
would you
right.
still be able to take loads there, for example? Now, from a marketing standpoint, it would make sense. You know, they would have to understand that not everybody's going to be able to afford all the DLCs at once, right? So if they wanted to get their home state, like if they did live in Texas or they always wanted to go to Texas, without getting New Mexico, would stand to reason there would still be a way to get there without having the connecting
Keep right,
state DLCs.
And then exit right.
But yeah, that's probably a good point. You know, if you want to
Exit
go to
right.
Texas. Now, keeping in mind, the coast to coast probably is nowhere. Now, and I could be wrong. You can correct me if I'm wrong, I guess, as far as what is available in the state DLC is not going to be the same what's in coast to coast. Right? So otherwise, you would have to purchase that that state DLC, I guess, as far as to get the same feel and the same look of what is in the paid DLC. But just to be able to go to Texas without actually being able to purchase Texas, that's an alternative. That's one advantage, I guess, as far as for coast to coast being out there. We're gonna have to pay for the toll this time. I think we would do. So when we came through this earlier, it didn't cost us. I think it'll charge us this time. Yep, $25. So we're going to be going over the Golden Gate Bridge, going to San Fran. Or is this the Bay Bridge? Oh, yeah, this is the Bay Bridge, my bad. This one's the Bay Bridge. Still pretty cool. Yep, you got the Bay Bridge, and then you got the Golden Gate. We've gone over Golden Gate. We did that last week, I guess, as far as when we were convoying with Evan the Band Eater, as he says. Oh, we're coming up onto a tunnel, so here's an audio warning for those of you that are wearing a headset or you got the volumes turned up on the channel. We do like to blare the horn, I guess, as far as when we go through a tunnel, so fair warning. Fair mention, fair warning. Never gets old. It never gets old. Yeah, so we're going over the Bay Bridge. So we got the Bay Bridge and also the Golden Gate Bridge, which I don't remember what. Oh crap! I don't remember what direction that's in. As far as that, I don't know all my my orientation. I guess as far as where the the Golden Gate Bridge is in comparison to the Bay Bridge. I know they're not too far apart. You're flying planes. Are you doing some War Thunder? Oh, look at this spaghetti we gotta go through. Oh, it's raining. Oh my goodness, we gotta turn our wipey wipes on. Looks like it's not coming down real hard, so it won't be too bad. War Thunder. I had to put that game down for a while. It was getting me a little salty, not being able to, you know, get to the next level on certain things. It gets me a little salty, and when I get too salty with games, I just have to put it down for a while.
Keep right, and then turn.
Wow, this is
right.
pretty tight lanes here. Oh goodness, we gotta slow down. Did I already pick up my load? I did, yes, okay.
Turn
I don't remember
right.
if I had my load yet. So we are 24 miles out to our destination. We were going to San Fran. This is another load of gifts. There are 4 downloads that require anywhere from the DLC to any missing. One DLC I got, Texas missing from so far. I don't have the Texas, Colorado, Montana. I still have to get the coast to coast worked because I bought her a garage in Houston. So, if I'm understanding that right, bud, on some of the coast to coast stuff there, you have to have the state DLCs? Maybe I misunderstood that. You have 1 tier of modern planes? Nice. So okay, so I did understand. So you do have to have some of those DLCs, I guess, as far as to get. Okay, that's interesting how they do that then now. So from what I remember, it's been a while since I have done the coast to coast. So well before I even decided to start getting the DLCs, the paid DLCs, I did try that coast to coast. One of the main reasons why I wanted to try out the coast to coast was to go to Michigan. And to be honest, when I went to Michigan, my home state, and saw the way it was done, it was very bare.
Keep right, and then.
And that's what just kind of turned me off to it. So it's like, well, this stinks. They don't even have half the stuff that Michigan has. It's just like, and I get it. I get it too. I guess as far as there are fans of the game, and you know, other than those from SES that are working on those different states, I guess as far as in coast to coast, I totally get that. But the fact that it's just pretty bare in a lot of cases, there's not a lot of library to it, and what library is in there is pretty inaccurate.
Keep right,
That was kind of,
and then turn right.
it kind of turned me off to it a little bit. But what I have been seeing, I guess as far as with these latest paid DLCs, the state DLCs from SES, they're super awesome. Oh god, whoa, I didn't mean to turn that wide. Good grief.
Turn left.
Roads must be slippery. Let's see, it still worked even though I'm missing most of the required DLCs. Right, so they probably have it to where if you have the state DLCs, it'll show in the coast to coast what the paid DLC has, which is pretty cool when I think about it. But if you don't have it, it's going to be, you know, probably pretty toned down. It's not going to be the same as what would be the paid DLC. That's actually kind of cool. So as these new states come out, or even are in the process of, like Oklahoma, I think is the next one they've already blocked out to be released.
Keep right, and then.
If it's already in the coast to coast, so the way the coast to coast, from the sounds of what you've explained there, bud, you can still go there if you don't have the state DLC, but if you do, it's going to include what you've paid for in that coast to coast, which is, so it kind of fills in all the gaps of all the states that aren't currently released in the form of paid DLC. So there's pros and cons to it, I guess, in that regard. Alright, rain stop. Cool. So we can turn our wipers off. That was a quick little shower. Cycle through the wipey wipes. There we go. So I do got some roads I need to pick up in here too, I just noticed. So maybe once we get done with this load,
Go straight on.
so since the rework, this is part of the reason why I'm kind of sticking around here in California. Since the rework, there's a lot of areas that I don't have acquired.
Keep left, and then turn left.
Kind of looking
Turn
forward
left.
to this stream tomorrow with Evan the Banditor, I guess, as far as with doing, trying not to die in 7 days. We had a little bit of fun. We had our one horde night, I guess, as far as last week.
Get ready to turn
I did get a little bit carried away, I guess, as far as with the profanity down in, which I apologize for. I had to put a little bit of a
and then turn right.
language warning, I guess, as far as on the last stream, I guess, as far as like that, 'cause I did get a little bit salty. And it's more or less the
Turn
lack of
right.
my experience in that game.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead
Your route guidance is now
and skippy skip, I guess, as far as delivering this one here, just to kind of keep things rolling. Cool. So that should count to another delivery on the Christmas loads. Mantrid has made a lot of improvements to Coast to Coast. Is that the one of the primary creators in there? I don't know. I have to plead ignorance, I guess, as far as on who's primarily working on the Coast to Coast. You have to excuse my ignorance, I guess, as far as on that. So let me double check on the events. So yep, we are 12 of 15, so we're only 3 away at getting those done. I think we'll focus mostly on here, but I do have some roads that I do want to acquire here real quick. So we're gonna go into the map, and we are currently in San Francisco, and I got some roads here I gotta get. Let's go get all these side streets here. Yep. So that should get us a little bit closer to 47.5%. All right, let's go ahead and drive around here a little bit before we get another load. He's the main guy that works on it. Yeah, that's kind of figured. Alrighty then, how do we get out of here? I gotta get out of this place. If it's the last thing. Whoa, this is not the right way to go. Gotta go that way. Okay, we need to back it up. Back it up. Convoy is still currently open for anybody that did care to want to join. Like I said, it's definitely not an obligation, but feel free. For anybody that's within earshot of it, there is a password on it, which is lowercase ROCKK. ROCK, man, words. Alright, let's go get these side streets here real quick. While we got some nighttime here, I might actually, if there's nobody going to join the convoy, I might jump out of here real quick. I'll reestablish another convoy, I guess, as far as with some daylight, so we don't have to drive at night. Coast to Coast has been out since almost as long as the ATS has been out. ATS has been out since like 13, so give or take 3 years. Yeah, I can remember when I got ATS back in like tail end of 13 going into 14. Got a lot of really good times, I guess, as far as the ATS here. Yeah, so we're just getting some of these side roads here, get these all. I don't even know if there would be any reason for me to go this way, I guess, as far as any loads. That's what's kind of crazy with the way SCS has done away a lot of these loads. Yeah, I was looking at that and just kind of reminiscing a little bit, I guess, as far as the fact that I've had the game here almost since it's been out. I didn't get it right away, I guess, as far as when it first came out, like right around 2013. So, pretty crazy. Super fun game though. The developers have definitely outdone themselves, I guess, as far as with what is going on in the game. The fact that you've got so many different types of trucks to choose from, all the more common ones like Freightliner, Peterbilt. We're currently in one of the newer releases, I guess, as far as with the International 9900i Eagle, I guess, as far as to be more specific. We've been driving this one, and we got over 20,000 miles on this truck. Lots of miles on this truck. Alright, I think this will be the last side street we need to get. Oh, I got plenty of XP, that's for sure. I am not worried. I'm not, yeah, definitely get XP for free roaming, that's for sure, but yeah, we got plenty of XP. You know, for playing this for the better part of, what, 10 years or whatever it comes out to? 11 years? Can I get that road there? Let me see. There's some sirens, need some popo. So I think once I get some of these roads acquired here, just doing a little bit of free roaming, I will jump out of here, close this convoy. Probably get some fuel too, while I'm at it, just to get some more daylight, and we'll reestablish another convoy. I'm gonna go around this guy. I don't feel like waiting. Don't feel like waiting. San Fran is definitely known for a lot of its hills. You can see all these trolley tracks too. No trolleys running, but they definitely got some trolley tracks. Whoa, that's a car. I want to run into him. We got no damage on the truck, so I want to try and keep it that way. Alright, so I think this will be the last road I need to get for now. Alrighty then, that'll do. Oh, we got the green light here, pal. I know it was turning yellow, but that's beside the point. Alright, so let's find ourselves a parking spot here. This is as good as any, I suppose. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and park it. And then what I'm going to do is jump out of this convoy. We don't have anybody currently joined in for the time being, so we'll close this one out. I will establish another one once I get some sleep, as well as some repair. So we lost the money because we did have... Wait a minute. Oh, so I must have had... So I did sleep twice. I don't know if that was part of that. I think I did see a message come up in there. Some of my hired workers weren't able to get loaded or something like that. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's see, on the old PC I was at level 2500, but then lost it because the hard drive died. Oh, rip. So you weren't able to acquire that, I guess, as far as from cloud storage. I'm assuming you had it on Steam. I tell you what, that cloud storage, it's available on Steam. That is a godsend, I guess, as far as when it comes to that. So yeah, if you only had the saves that were available. So what I get into the habit of, even with the cloud, the Steam cloud saves, what I get into the habit of is I'll go in there into my, where those are all saved, and I'll put that on a flash drive, totally separate from the PC. That way, if the cloud screws up, I can always update the latest one. So usually after every stream, or after every time I play, a lot of these games that I play, I'll go ahead and save those manually onto a separate location, like a flash drive, and that one flash drive is dedicated to just saves for that, as far as mods or anything that might be available for those games. That's just the habit I have gotten into. I've done that for as long as I can remember. So alright, so what I want to do is find myself a repair shop, close the convoy. Let's go down over here. Yep, we'll go right over here, get some sleep, and then looks like we can get some fuel over there as well. At that time I was still on hard disk, and I registered it was streamed on the cloud save. So you have now, I guess, cloud saves, as far as the cloud on the Steam. That's, I'm telling you, that's a godsend. Highly recommend. If you don't do that, you should. You may not always get the most current save. You know, so it might have a little bit of hitching to get along on the cloud save, but it's going to be much more current than if you don't do it. Alright, so we've got this. Let's go over to that rest stop. And it looks like we can get some fuel. Oh, wait a minute. How did we get to daytime already? Say what? Did we just... Oh, I closed the convoy. That's why. I wonder why it jumped out of... That's weird. That's never done that before. So when I closed the convoy, it actually advanced time. That's weird. What in the world? Well, it looks like we're already at 5 o'clock game time. How the heck did that happen? That's super weird. That's never happened before. Holy mackerel, that is weird. I don't remember what time it was. I know it was nighttime. That's for darn sure. You all are my witness here. You all are my witness. You got 15 planes down, and I was limping with half a wing. Wow. So you shot 15 planes down, is what you're saying, right? So you decided to play some more Thunder instead of getting in on the convoy? Is that what you did? You're telling me there, Evan? I'm just giving you crap. I'm just giving you crap. Play what you're feeling. I always like to say. Whatever you're feeling. I don't want anybody to ever feel obligated to have to jump in on, I guess, on the convoys. I'm just really kind of mind-boggled right now the fact that all that time skip just getting out of the convoy. That's weird. What in the heck happened?
Go straight on.
So probably what I'm still going to do is I'll get some sleep. That'll probably get us to, I don't know if that, oh, well, that's going to work. We usually sleep about 8 hours. That's probably not going to work either. Maybe what I'll try and do, maybe I should ask chat. Is there anybody that is wanting to get on the convoy? If not, I'll just continue doing single player. I'll just continue doing single player. I'll leave it up to chat to decide whether or not I go back into convoy.
Go straight on.
If there is no takers, I guess, as far as one getting a convoy, then I'll just stay in single player. And that's totally fine. I'm good with that. I will, I know Junior said if he happens to come back after having to deal with some IRL things, if he happens to come back. It's been about a half an hour. Holy crap. Time flies when you're having fun. Alright, so where is this? How do we get in here? How do we get into this place? We gotta go this way. Okay, got it. Got it. We got this. Alright, we definitely need to get some repair and some sleep. And I thought there was a fuel station nearby there too. Let's get some repair. Maybe not so much repair, but fuel and some sleep. I think I'll take a short load. If there is no takers, I'm seeing nobody taking on this. I'm going to take another short load and just use up what little daylight I got in this single player mode. And then once I do get the nighttime, I'll go ahead and just, yeah, that'll work. Alright, cool beans. Let's go ahead. Do I got a fuel station that's nearby? Let me check here. I don't know why I did that. I can go... Oh, nope, I can't because we got a convoy. Alright, cool. So, I've already mentioned it before. When you're in the convoy, even if you've got it up there and just doing single player, like, you know, similar to single player runs, you have that option for that overlay from the map. When you're in this mode that I'm currently in, you don't have that. You have to rely on going this way if you want the map. So no overlay other than going in this way. Alright, so do we have fuel station nearby? We got one right over here. Let's GPS that one out. I'll get some fuel before I grab another load.
Drive safe.
Cool.
Turn right.
The invitation is open, I guess, as far as for anybody that does care to want to join in on convoy. I will totally leave that open, I guess, as far as for anybody that does care to want to join. Next Tuesday? Okay, cool. Now, just a fair mention as well, not only for Bud, but also for anybody. These streams here on Tuesdays are kind of hit and miss at this point. The fact that I've been able to stream the last couple of Tuesdays, once the first of the year comes around there, it's going to be up in the air. It's going to be kind of tentative. I will definitely let everybody know. So if you're definitely following us, follow me, I guess, as far as in the Rock Nation Discord, following the channel, the Twitter, all the social medias that we put out there in the chat. Do feel free, I guess, as far as to get notified, I guess, as far as whether or not. So yeah, it's been kind of a little bit tentative, unfortunately, I guess, as far as with the Tuesday streams. Wednesdays are definitely going to be, you know, solid. Wednesdays and Saturdays. So this coming Saturday, now that I think of it, the fact that New Year's Eve is on Saturday, I'm still kind of up in the air whether or not I want to do that. I know people will be kind of enjoying, I guess, as far as just the festivities that are New Year's Eve. So I don't know if I will be or not. So the fact that these holidays seem to be falling right on my Saturdays that I normally do stream, I still haven't 100% decided what I'll be doing. I might be still playing some games, but I may not stream because I understand, I guess, as far as most people are participating in, you know, just New Year's festivities. So yeah, if and I'm only putting that out there for anybody who's anybody. As much as it pains me, I guess, as far as to mention it, Tuesdays are kind of tentative, at least for now. It just so happened to work out, I guess, as far as these last couple of Tuesdays that I'm able to do it. So, no offense to anybody, it's more an issue with me, I guess, as far as being able to do it as opposed to not. Alright, so let me pull over here somewhere so that I could have stayed there right in the gas station. Alright, this is a good place to pull over. Right on a hill. Sounds good. We'll go ahead and put the parking brake on so we don't slide down. Let's put our hazards on too, just to play it safe. Where's my hazards at? There we go. My blinky blinks on. Ooh, that's a limo. Yeah, I wonder if that was POTUS there. I don't see a motorcade, so probably not. Anywho, let's go see if we can grab another load, shall we? So, continuing to use external contracts, and also coming right out of San Fran. See what kind of lows we got here. These earbuds are starting to bug me too. Alright, so I might have enough, I mean, depending on how long these loads are, at least one or two more loads. We got one going over here to, it's not really to a city, it's in between Oakdale and Fresno. Interesting, 127 miles. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do it. We're going to do it to it. No worries, I guess, as far as if you're all just enjoying the stream. I appreciate you just sticking around, I guess, as far as for... Oh, I did turn my wipey wipes on by mistake. Alright, turn the hazards off, turn the parking brake off, and off we go. See, I'm not even... No gas, just going right down the hill.
Get ready to turn
We're just coasting down the hill. No accelerator.
Turn
Yeah,
right.
it's like a thrill ride. Yeah. Alright, there we go. That was fun.
Keep right, and then...
That's one thing you can always count on here in San Fran. They got a lot of hills. A lot of whoop-de-doos. Alright, so if there's any more roads that we need to acquire here, we did get a few side streets, I guess, as far as not too long ago, so that's pretty cool.
Go straight on.
I think after this load, I'll definitely need to probably get some sleep, because we'll be a little bit in the nighttime. Oh, there's a trolley. It's got the trolleys are running. Check it out. That is a trolley, isn't it? No, it's a bus. He's just on the trolley lane. Yeah, it's just a bus. I was gonna say, I thought that maybe that was a trolley. He's right on the trolley lane, though. That's funny. That is super funny. When you used to use truck books, I used to make my own loads. as far as I mean, you can do that. I guess as far as you got your own trailers and stuff. You mean? Yeah, they got that dispatcher. I guess as far as in truck books, and all they think of that too. So instead of going just strictly with the loads that the game offers you, make your own loads going from one point to another. Yeah. A lot of versatility in this game in that regard. Ooh, it just turned green as we went through that. It's like, dang it. I want to go through the red light. Owned or not, you can do both. Nice. I know it's a lot of fun, I guess, as far as doing your own trailers. So the fact that we're doing these external contracts with the Christmas loads, obviously, don't want to use your. You can't really use your own trailer, I guess, as far as doing those if you want credit for it anyway. All right, so yeah, I think after we're done with this load, it's definitely going to be nighttime, and that'll be a good time for me to go ahead and get some sleep, get some more daylight, and go from there. Looks like we got one little spot here I don't have acquired yet. Kind of peek in there real quick.
Turn left.
Turning left. Alright, so we don't have this spot. How do we get in there? That's a construction zone. Oh wow, big hole. How do we get in there? We get in right here? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna cut this guy off.
Keep left. Okay. Let's find a new
She's gonna
route.
tell me to do a U-turn here in a second, watch.
Finding a new
She's gonna
route.
tell me to do a U-turn, watch.
Rerouting.
Or maybe not. Alright, so, oh, we didn't need to go in all the way. Cool. Back it out. Whoops. This is my way of getting out and looking, otherwise known as goal for most truckers. I go in third person here and drive it out this way. This is my version of get out and look. Alright, cool. Alright, at least we got that acquired. Big old hole in there. I don't know what they build in there, but holy crap.
Turn left.
Alright, let's get back in the cab. Nice, safe, and cozy in the cab.
Keep left. And then turn left. Turn left.
So, we'll keep our eyes peeled out for any other locations that we need to get painted, as they say.
Keep right. And then
Getting ourselves a little
right.
bit closer, I guess, as far as to 47 and a half.
Turn right.
Oh, and there's our trailer. See it all?
Turn
The
right.
little pointy thing. Another load of Christmas gifts. Alright, cool. That's pretty nice of them, I guess, as far as to give us pretty easy access to it as well.
This is where
And boom, we are hooked up.
Okay, here we go.
And we're off. So we got 127 miles this delivery. So we're going in between Oakdale and Fresno, if I remember right. Didn't really have a name to the town or city, but we're kind of in the middle there somewhere. Kind of in the middle. So we'll be able to see a little bit of
Turn left.
blingy bling on this trailer as far as we get to nighttime.
Turn left.
Red light. We're going. Oh, God, that's a wambulance. Whoa, Black Betty, wambulance. Whoa, Black Betty, wambulance. We started that trend going, I guess, as far as last week. We had our Gargoyle came in, I guess, as far as in then over here, I guess, as far as us calling that a wambulance. Exactly. Perfect sound alert. Perfect sound alert. Plenty of sound alerts for most anybody to use. Just keep in mind that a lot of those are on a cooldown for good reason. There's plenty of those that are pretty appropriate, I guess, as far as for our gameplay. Alright, let's get back into cab. Let's see. Your level 54 truck is still rocking the first FDG convoy paint job. I never changed it. Oh, wow. Spam, spam, spam. No. I do not spam. So I do got a couple new ones, as I mentioned earlier part of the stream. With the text-to-speech, for example. So the only thing it's allowing me, I guess, as far as to apply that as, I'm going to play around with that a little bit more to see if I can't get that available for channel point redemption. Hopefully we'll be able to, but if not, it's currently available, I guess, as far as for a measly 5 bits. So if you ever do want to do a TTS, text-to-speech, that is available currently, as well as with some couple other ones. So I haven't already found the Scream one, I guess, as far as that's available like that. I'll probably be shifting that one up on the soundboard, I guess, as far as for Wednesday. Kind of one of them I at least put in there, I guess, as far as for a playthrough, trying not to die in 7 days. We had a pretty good time last week, I guess, as far as with the first horde. So I think that the way that plays out, we got 30-minute real-time days in the game, so it takes us about 3.5 hours to get to a horde night. Kind of works out pretty good. It's a black truck with a bluish-purple stripe down the side. Nice. Yeah, we've got this truck here is kind of my alternate to our Spline Designs truck theme. Excuse me. So yeah, it's got the colors, but it doesn't have all the badging. And it's more or less just to kind of minimize the number of mods that one would need to join in a convoy. That's about the only reason. But yeah, it's got this relatively the same scheme as I've got, just not the mod that I've got that I normally will run in single player. So the fact that I am in single player and I don't have that enabled, I would have to get out, go to the launch pad, enable it, and all that stuff. So I'm kind of leaving it open, I guess, as far as for anybody that does want to join Convoy. So if there is no takers on that, you know, especially with these two events going on simultaneously, with the Christmas event and the Cruising Texas. I only have 3 more deals to do, I guess, as far as with the Cruising Texas. Why is my headlights not on? What the heck? Did I not cycle them? What I did? Oh, there we go. Guess I didn't cycle them all the way. There we go. That's better. So it'll probably get a little bit dark here, but we got a little. You can see the little blingy bling, I guess, as far as the trailer in the back, in the mirror. Pretty cool. They gotta glam those up, I guess, a little bit for this Christmas event. Yeah, that's currently a scheme that we're running on this truck, at least anyway, with the exception of having all the badging on it, because it is a mod. And I did paint it up myself, and I thought it came out pretty good. So I've got one for just about every truck that I've used,
Keep right. And
modded or otherwise, or base game. That's just what I do. What I like to do. We gotta get off here.
Exit right.
We're exiting right. Thanks for that guidance there, Sky. Appreciate you. Oh my goodness. A little bit coming up a little hot.
Turn left.
Alright, nobody else coming? It's cool. We're just going. Going for it. Boom, boom, boom. Generally rebooting the server. Oh, that's only Trucker's MP, yeah. That's actually, you know, and I get it why they've got it that way. Because that's dangerous, number one. But even if you've only got just your chicken lights on, that's a no-no. You can definitely have your headlights. I haven't played Trucker's MP ever since they implemented in-game convoy. I'll be honest. I've had no reason to go to Trucker's MP. Now, some might tend to beg, you know, to argue as far as, well, there's snow in there. I don't want to have to deal with that. I already have to deal with that IRL. I don't want to deal with it in any game. So, they have to drive in it? No thanks. I got to deal with it enough in IRL. I like to get away from it. So there are pros and cons to that too. If you want the snow, I guess as far as on the roads, I guess as far as getting in the Truckers MP, more power to you. Let's see. Let's put our brights on. Getting a little dark out. Gonna move 7 days to my SSD. Oh, did you get an SSD? I know you were talking about it. I know you were talking about it. I didn't even know about the in-game MP. Bob told me. Yeah, it's been out a while at this point. It's probably been out for at least a year, maybe 2. Yeah, it might be 2 years now. Because it came out... Yeah, it's gotta be pretty close to 2 years now it's been out. I've never turned back. Ever since that came out there and I saw how easy it is to set up. The fact that it will allow third-party mods as opposed to Truckers MP. I know there's probably workarounds in Truckers MP, I guess, as far as for mods, but that's too much work, in my opinion. It's much more simpler, I think, in the in-game convoy. Alright, cool. It's super duper dark. Back in 2019? Oh wow, that's been a while. I know there was probably a pretty long run there. I wasn't able to... I didn't play it for a while ago, only because I was just involving myself with other projects that I got. Just outside of streaming in general, you know, as far as the farm sim stuff, trying to figure out a lot of the mechanics of the new game engine when that came out. The fact that that game has been out for a little over a year now, as we all know. We're just now starting to understand, I guess, as far as what you can and can't do, based on base game mechanics. One thing I can tell you that I'll kind of tease out there a little bit, I'm kind of excited for, with the development of the Dairyland map, there's going to be some cool stuff that you've probably never seen on a lot of these modded maps that are available on the Mod Hub, which not only due to the fact that the map is going to be a 4X, it automatically excludes it from crossplay, but it's going to be really cool, I guess, as far as for a lot of PC gamers.
You have arrived at your destination.
It'll have a lot of features in it that you just haven't seen yet. In any other map that I've seen anyway. Be it third party or otherwise. Let's go ahead and skip this. You know what? Where do they need it at? I've skipped all the rest of them. They need it over there. Yeah, let's do this one. I've skipped all the other ones. I'm feeling pretty good. It was still on version 1.27 as far as Truckers MP? Or are you talking about ATS? So as far back as 1.27 back in 19, that sounds about right. Because now they're up to, I think it's 1.46. Yeah, I think ATS is currently up at 1.46. Yeah, they had a small little patch, I guess, as far as when I jumped into it today. Alright, where do they need this? Oh, it's over in that corner. Okay, cool. Yeah, we can do this. We can get a little look-see, I guess, as far as at the blingy bling on the trailer. So one of the mods that I do have installed that is totally available on the Steam Workshop is the one that turns all the generic tractors and farm equipment to John Deere. So that's pretty cool. So it turns them all to John Deere tractors. So you can see combines and all that kind of stuff, I guess, as far as with that mod. Pretty cool mod. Alright, so let's see how badly I can screw this up. So once I'm done with this load, I'll probably find myself a rest area so I can get some sleep and get out of this darkness. I just don't like to drive at night if I can help it. I also feel like there's just more you can see during the day than you can at night. As far as just the sights. Granted, don't get me wrong, I guess as far as nighttime does have its benefits. As far as to see the cool lights, I guess as far as even on this trailer. But I'm a little bit more comfortable, I guess, as far as driving during the day. Okay, so we're gonna hit the box. Oh yeah, they said that's counted. Count it! Alright, let's hurry up and drop this before they change their mind. Boom. Drop it. Cool. Alright, another successful load. This should get us to, I think, 13 out of 15. Got where we left off there. I think we were previously on 12 of 15, so I think this should get us to 13. Yep, so we're 13 of 15 on this. I only got 2 more to do. Sweet. Getting a little bit close there. I'm going to try my darndest. If we can get some of these short loads, get these shorter loads, I guess, on these loads, might not be a bad idea, I guess, as far as for me to finish the Christmas deal off, and then I'll only have the Cruising Texas to deal with. Cool. Alright, let's give this a try. I do need to find... What are we booming at? There's another one of those. I know Evan found that out. That was a new one, I guess, as far as of recent, but yep, that's another really cool one. That's most of these sound alert deals. I've been trying to find a I don't want to put it reasonable or something that goes along with the actual sound alert instead of just using that generic deal. Yeah. All right, cool. Let's go ahead. So for some of you that may or may not have noticed, I guess as far as the the horns for the channel here, they have been updated. I'm curious to know if anybody does notice, I guess, as far as the difference. And it's more than one thing. Let's see. We need to find a rest stop. We got one, looks like over here. We got one this way too. Do we have to go all the way around for this one? We do not. Okay, cool. We're gonna go to this one then. I just want to get some sleep so we can get out of the nighttime.
Let's do
And then from there, we'll grab it. We'll see if we can find another couple of short loads, I guess, as far as with these Christmas lists, and maybe we can get these done. We're gonna try and get these done. We're gonna try my best. I'm kind of in the crunch time here, so I am definitely starting to get a little hungry, and I do still need to cook my noodles for the sketties, which won't take long, that's for sure. But it is something I still need to get done, so if I want to have something to eat, and I don't want to get too super duper hungry, because then I just start eating everything in sight.
turn left.
This tends to work out that way sometimes. Heard some crickets there for a second. Yeah, you get hangry. That's an understatement. Yeah, so we're gonna get out of this nighttime here in just a second. Someone follow me. Alright, let's get back in the cab. Get back in the cab. Oh my goodness, that's even darker in here. Ay, caramba. It's so dark. Yeah, we'll get out of the dark here in just a second. Got everybody flashing me because I got my brights on. I'm not turning them off, excuse me. I need to replenish my honey lemon tea. Throat's starting to bug me again. That's all the more reason. I've already replenished my honey and lemon tea once. I didn't realize I was that low prior to starting stream. I was running super duper late. Super duper late. We got a solid 3 hours in, so I'm good. By the time we're done with this, I'm happy with that. We did have some people join us. We got a raid from Tech Guy
Go
Brian.
straight on.
Brought some of the people over. I'm sure if they are still lurking here, very much appreciate it. Hope you are enjoying, I guess, as far as what is Truckin' Tuesday here on the channel. Man, where is that? Alright, cool. I guess I didn't realize I had to go quite that far. Looked like a pretty straight shot, according to the GPS, when I GPSed it out, at least anyway. Oh my goodness, it's so dark. I got my brights on, too. It's like tunnel vision. Can't see anything outside the shoulder of the road. On my way. Hope there's no oncoming traffic. Alright, good. Alright, coming up to a fuel station. Don't really need any fuel, just need sleep. Just need to get some sleep. Oop, I needed that fuel station though. Oh.
Here we are. Safe and sound.
Alright, so the rest stop is just up the road here. A little bit further to go. So your Truckin ETS2 was lit up like a tree. Had KC daylights, nice. I'm assuming a lot of mods. I mean, there's still some pretty decent amount of lights that you can get, even in base game too. I don't know so much about ETS2 as much as I do ATS. But there's some pretty... Alright, where's this rest stop at? Where do I gotta go? I'm on the spot. I gotta go over there. I see it now. Okay. Wrong spot. These are for regular cars, not trucks. Alright, sorry guys. I gotta go over there. You got two different parking lots. One for cars and one for trucks. Pretty cool. Alright, let's get some sleepy sleep. There we go. And... what the heck? I'm pushing the wrong button, that's why. Was all base game? Nice. I have to be honest, I guess, first. I have not found any reason, I guess, as far as to get ETS2, because I've been enjoying too much, I guess, as far as ATS. But I've seen the pretty cool stuff, I guess, as far as that's in there. I like more of these style of trucks, as far as the conventional, as opposed to the stub nose or the cab over. The one cab over that I have used before, which is a really nice mod, totally available for free on the Steam Workshop, which is the K100E, the Kenworth. That's a really nice cab over. Really well done, really well made. So the other thing I wanted to check here real quick is how many miles do we have on this one? I know I got well over 20,000 miles on it. 22,450 miles on this one truck. We've been using this truck for quite a while. Still got my brights on. Let's shut those off. Let's just put the chicken lights on. That'll work. Okay, now we can find ourselves another load. Get ourselves situated here and get back on the road here. We'll get ourselves another load coming out of wherever we ended up here. So, let's go back to job market. External contracts. We got 2 more loads that we need to accomplish here on the Christmas delivery. So we're just outside of Santa Cruz, it looks like. Santa Cruz. I thought we were going in right. Oh, so I must have went back west, so it ended up. So we were like over here. We ended up going a little bit further west to get to this rest area. Oh yeah, we were in between Oakdale and Fresno. Was our final last delivery. Okay, so what do we got gifts wise going this way? So we're going back up north to Stockton. And that one is 135 miles. All right, we'll go ahead and do it. Let's do it to it. Advantage on ETS is you get whole countries to drive through. Disadvantage,
Okay.
without mods, you're stuck driving nothing but cab overs. Right. See, and I guess that's probably only been my reservation. And I know it's totally. I understand completely that it's indigenous, I guess, as far as to that area, as far as to have the Scanias and those cab overs. I'm just, in general, I'm not all that. I like the conventional trucks. The conventional trucks, it just screams like more power all in the front, you know. It's like having a muscle car, you know. It's like when you got the engine sticking out of the hood. You know, these types of trucks, it just screams, I guess, as far as I got power. Yeah. They just look cool. Call me crazy, but that's one of my fetishes, I guess, as far as with the way trucks are represented here in ATS. You know what? I could have went down there and got that fuel station. Oh well. There's always next time. If you are following the channel, we do have a select choice of emotes to use, I guess, as far as if you are following the channel. One of them happens to be next time. There's always next time. Alright, so we got 28 miles to go pick this load up. And then it's going to be another 135 miles to go ahead and deliver it. We'll see where we're at after we're done with that load. I may or may not have enough time. I may guess as far as to do that one last load. Like I said, I do still need to get my sketty cut. Now I'm getting super duper hungry. I've been got a little bit of rumbly in the tumbly, I guess, as far as for the last 20 minutes or so. You like the old B model Mack trucks? Yeah. So the fact that they do have Mack represented in ATS, they're more the new style. So they got the Mack Anthem. What I'm really hoping is they bring. So almost all the trucks that they've got out so far have at least 2 derivations
Keep
of it.
right,
So they got,
and then exit right.
you know, they got the older Peterbilt 389s, and then you got the Peterbilt, the newer, the modern version. You know, so like
Exit
that.
right.
By base. So they've only got the one rendition of Mack
Turn left.
for now, I guess, as far as the Anthem, which that's the modern style Mack. So if they were to implement in the ATS, I guess, as far as an older, I'm talking base game, right? If they were to implement one of those older B model type Macks, I guess, as far as an ATS, that would be just the shiznit. Oh yeah, we're gonna be getting our din on, I guess, as far as I'm gonna see where I'm at after this load, and if nothing else, I'll just finish up that last load, I guess, as far as post stream. I do appreciate it very much, I guess, as far as everybody sticking
Keep
around.
right, and then turn right.
This has been a pretty lit stream, I have to admit.
Turn right.
We've had some of y'all, I guess, as far as come over from Deuce's stream, I guess, as far as after he ended. We had Tech Guy Brian that rated us. Some of y'all are probably still hanging around. I appreciate that. We will be streaming again tomorrow on the channel, I guess, as far as for whatever Wednesday with some trying not to die in 7 days. Yeah. Even had the Kenworth 521. I don't know that model so much. I think, you know, and just from the developer standpoint, right?
Keep right.
They've
and
already
then
got
turn
2
left.
different derivations of Kenworth. They got obviously the W900 and all the, you know, the different things that you can get for that.
Turn right.
All right, we gotta go pick it up right here. So
Finally, we are.
I'm happy with the fact that they've got at least 2 different models of almost all the major deals. Now, I understand from a base level, right? As much as you want to throw everything to include kitchen sink at a game, you know, from a developer standpoint, you can't put everything in the game. Now, it's because you're always going to get, you know, those select few people are going to be like, why didn't they put this in there? You know, or why don't they have that? I've been the same way. I'm 100% guilty, I guess, as far as the one thing I've been always looking for in games like Farm Sim is to have in base game things like you know, crops like alfalfa and clover, and not have to rely on modding it in. You know, it's kind of on that same token. But the fact that this game has plenty to offer as far as all the you know, the more common trucks that are used, like this International 9900i that I'm using. This is a very common type of truck that you'll see out there on the road. You know, so that's what their main focus is. Not necessarily, you know, every single mod. You know, they're going to have those particular end users, those game players that, well, I used to drive, you know, 521 or this and that. And then when it's not in there, yeah, it's understandable that, you know, you might be wishing, I guess, as far as that was in there. The fact that there's plenty of mods out there in the form of third party, I think kind of fills that gap. So the fact that we have that mod that I mentioned earlier with the Kenworth K100E, that's totally available for free in the Steam Workshop. That's pretty, you know, that's kind of my only one example that I have of that. Older look of the W900 with shorter nose and rounder cab. Right. See, there are mods for even this 9900i has mods out there that are third party. That kind of changed, you know. So this is specifically what they put in base game is the Eagle, the 9900i Eagle. And really, from what I've been told by plenty of people that have driven this style of truck IRL, the only difference in the 9900i is the wood grain dash. So without it being the Eagle's signification, you just don't get the wood grain dash. You know, this dash cluster. So all these white face gauges and stuff. So the Eagle is one of the main things, I guess, as far as the differentiation, I guess, as far as between just the straight base 9900i does not have this cluster,
Keep left.
and the Eagle does.
And then turn left.
But the fact that they've got this one in here, I love this dash. This dash is
Turn left.
pretty cool. It reminds me of like the just racing cars, like that have the white face gauges in it. I think it just looks super cool, super custom. K100 and K200, aka BJ, right? Yep, yeah, they've got those by Overfloater. I was trying to think of the modder's name. Very popular modder, I guess, as far as in the Steam workshops, I guess, as far as for ATS.
Get ready to turn right.
Very well made truck. I've had a lot of fun with that. We got a little bit of hours, I guess, as far as on that truck.
Turn right.
And I did run, a version of that truck with the BJ McKay. Oh my goodness. Boy, I almost missed my turn. Whoops, wasn't paying attention. Ooh, that was close. That could have turned out really ugly. Really quick. Phew. Saved it though. I can't remember exactly which model of that K100 that BJ McKay actually did drive. I just automatically assumed when that scheme came out by whoever that was, I guess, as far as for that one by Overfloater, I just automatically assumed because it fits, that scheme work, it fits so well. Oh man, that turbo bus almost ran us over. Of course, I might have veered a little too much in his lane too. That's probably fair. Alrighty then, back on the beaten path here. Yeah, I'm still kind of a little bit mind-boggled. When I closed the convoy, you all were here to witness that. I didn't really catch what time it was before I closed that convoy, but when I got out of the convoy, it like advanced it today already, without even sleeping. It's like, what in the world? I don't even know. I still don't know what happened there. That was weird. I've never had that happen before, so I don't know. That was just a little glitch in the matrix, I guess, as far as with closing out the convoy. That's weird.
Keep right, and then exit.
All right, we're exiting right. Do. It's a 78K
Exit right.
Aerodyne in the first season. Is that what it is? The Aerodyne. I think there is an option
Turn left.
in that K100E. There's an Aerodyne version that I did notice. I think that's what we've got. So in order for that scheme that you can get, the BJ McKay scheme that's available for that truck, it works better if you have that Aerodyne option. Oh, we need to get this fuel station. See if we can peel in here real quick. Cool. We need to get that one.
Recomputing.
No, you're good. You're good there, Sky. You're good. Don't you worry. So, we're currently making our way over to Santa Cruz. I think. Is that where we're going? Yeah. Stockton, my bad. So we came from Santa Cruz, that's right. We're working our way back up north to Stockton with some gifts. Kind of maintaining us as far as our stay here in California. Just kind of acquiring some of these roads that we didn't get with the rework in California. So ever since they've announced a while ago, I guess, as far as that they did a rework here in California, we haven't really been over here all too much. So we're kind of doing two things at once here, as far as accomplish some of the loads that we need to for the Christmas event, and also checking out the rework of California. Yeah, it's a Popo. Like a K9 unit. That looks like a K9 unit. I do hope to see same type of deal that we had today, I guess, as far as for tomorrow's stream was 7 days to die. I know that's not everybody's thing to watch, but if you want to see me get a little bit scared out of my wits, I guess, as far as last week there, I had a little bit of a slip of the tongue, I guess, as far as with I got a little bit excited, I guess, as far as we got had some encounter with some pack of zombies. So hence the reason I had to put a little bit of a language warning, I guess, as far as that, because I was like, I was not in a good place. So if you're looking forward to seeing some of that potentially happen there, tune in tomorrow. We're trying not to day in 7 days. The Knight Rider Semi was a GMC General or the Chevy version? Huh? Knight Rider Semi. Oh, you're talking about, yeah, that type of semi that they used. It was a GMC General or the, yeah, right? Yeah, from what I do remember on that one there. So I'm kind of a geek, I guess, as far as when it comes to things related to Knight Rider. They do have a YouTube channel, I guess, as far as for Knight Rider historians.
Go straight on.
Yep, and I think I do remember them mentioning it's all more about the car and the different cars or whatever that they used, and they did acquire for the series, all 4 of them. I think they did have to mention, I guess, as far as what type of truck that they did use, I guess, as far as for hauling the car. Yeah. Yeah, the Knight Rider historians. That's some good stuff. It is just really neat to see, I guess, as far as all the inside stuff that you know. Now I start watching a lot of the episodes on some of the other channels, like they have it on.
Right,
shoot, I forget the name of the channel.
Turn right.
I think it's IFC. They've got it streaming there on you know, the really original episodes of Knight Rider, and when you follow a lot of the stuff that they mention in the YouTube Knight Rider historians, and they point out certain things with the different cars, you start looking for it, what they mention. It's kind of super cool. The way they did that back in the day, and we're talking back in the early 80s, what was it, 80? Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say late 83, going into 84 is when that series started. And they got one of the most first productions of that model of Trans Am for the start of that season. So the very first ones that came off the production line, it was
Go straight on.
Oh shoot, what was the producer? Glenn Larson, as far as the producer, as far as whoever was, oh my god, I'm having a brain fart here. Brain fart. But anyway, they got the first ones that rolled off the assembly line, I guess, as far as from Pontiac. They never even saw the car lot, or dealer. It's pretty cool. So that's why a lot of them that have been either restored or salvaged from the original series of the 4 seasons that were done there. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Oh, you got it on DVD? Oh yeah. So I just usually go over to I got notifications on the YouTube channel for that. Oh, you got all 4 seasons now. That's nice. The fact that they've been playing it on that one channel that I mentioned, they don't do them in order necessarily. But I think the last I watched there, I think it was in the very first season. So when, you know, for anybody that's watched it, so when Michael Long gets traumatized or whatever, and, you know, gets amnesia, and, you know, Night Industrial picks him up, and, you know, this whole thing with him turning into Michael Knight, and it was Michael Long and all this stuff. It's pretty cool. And then he gets introduced to the car, and the fact that, I mean, it's just all that whole story. When you watch Knight Rider historians, super cool. Yeah, so I didn't want to get it mixed up, because as far as you got all 4 seasons of that on DVD, that's pretty cool. That is pretty stinking cool.
Right.
Now, are they widescreen, full screen? Just out of curiosity. I'm more privy, I guess, as far as the full screen.
Ready to turn right.
I like it on full screen as opposed to widescreen. That's just my own preference.
Turn right.
That way you can kind of watch it on any type of TV format. Is this where we need to go? Yeah.
This is where it
Alright, we're going to go ahead and skip this one. I'm going to see if I can get one more load in and to kind of finish up these. Whoops, did I miss the spot? Oh, there we go. Wasn't letting me select there for a second. All 7 seasons of the Dukes of Hazzard, seasons 1 and 2. Out of 5, A-Team, all 4 Airwolf. Oh, Airwolf's another good one. So you got them on full screen? Nice. Yeah, full screen I feel is the coup de grace, I guess, as far as when it comes to having them on DVD, because then you can watch it on any type of format. You know, as far as to put it on any type of TV, no matter if it's widescreen or not. Whereas widescreen, you're kind of pretty stuck, I guess, as far as with one format. I mean, it'll still play and it'll still watch, I guess, as far as on that, but you get the black bars and whatever, and it kind of takes away from it, in my opinion. So you got all seasons of the Dukes of Hazzard. Seasons 1 and 2. Wait. Seasons 1 and 2. 3 out of the 5 A-Team. That's another good one. And Airwolf. Cool. So you're talking about like the very original Airwolf with what was that dude's name? That original main character's name. Yeah, that's a super cool game. I have not, now that you mentioned that one, I have not seen that one airing, I guess, as far as on a lot of these, like TV Land, IFC, even Popular, Pop TV. I'm gonna start looking for that one. One show that I did come across, now that we're in the, kind of in this conversation, one that I did come across is the original series of MacGyver with James Dean Anderson. Oh, those are super cool too. I have watched the modern day MacGyver. Pretty cool, but not necessarily as cool as the original. Made from a Bell. I don't even know what type of copter it was. I just remember when that was out. Jan Michael, yeah, that dude. Yeah, I know he had a really cool name. Jan Michael Vincent, yeah. String Fellow Hawk, yeah, that dude. Super cool game. Richard Dean, yeah, I said that wrong, my bad. Thank you for correcting me. I knew it was Dean Anderson, it was just like, what the hell? Yeah, Richard Dean Anderson. You knew what I was talking about. Y'all know what I was talking about. Alright, so I'm going to try and do one more load in the external contracts. We're going to finish these Christmas loads off. At least for our personal goal, we'll be good to go. Alright, so coming out of Stockton. We got one more load going back to a lot of short trips. I like the fact that they haven't made it a requirement to do at least 100 miles, but although this one is 101. I think this is definitely going to be my last load. Not only to finish this off there, but I'm getting super duper hungry. So this is going back to San Fran. Alright, cool. Go ahead and take that. Alright, cool. Yeah, really cool shows, I guess, as far as back then. Some of these shows that they're coming with now, I think they're, you know, they've tried really good, I guess, as far as, so like, the modern day SWAT with,
Time to hit the road.
What's that dude's name from, originally from Criminal Minds, as well as other shows. Man, I'm at a loss of words with names right now. I know you know what I'm talking about. I guess as far as the modern day SWAT. Carr's voice was done by the Peter Collin, aka Optimus Prime. Right. Yep, and that's what they mentioned, I guess, as far as in Knight Rider Historians. Right. Who's mooing at me? What are you mooing at me? Don't be mooing at me. Yep. That's pretty cool, though. Okay, so we need to back this up. Oh, I thought maybe we were moving for a reason. Sometimes people tend to use those to get my attention. That's fair. That's what they kind of there for. Oop, I didn't line it up all that well. It's right up against the wall. Okay. Man, this is getting me in the kind of in the mood, I guess, as far as to now I got to look for that show, I guess, as far as Airwolf. That was a really cool show.
Drive safe.
That was like, to me, when that came out there, it was kind of reminding me like Batman, only he didn't have a suit. He didn't have like a, you know, like a custom suit. He did have a really cool helmet for driving that chopper though. But yeah, it kind of reminded me of like Batman, only you know, Stringfellow Hawk. You know, it's just like, it's cool stuff.
Turn left.
And I'm turning left. I gotta turn this wide. It's on Tubi. Now, when I mentioned some of these channels, right? So I don't do the paid services. So I got a Roku, just to kind of give you some insight, right? I got myself a Roku. I had a Roku, and then there's a lot of
Turn left.
built-in implemented, I guess, as far as, so I've been finding a lot of these shows
Turn left.
on a lot of these apps, or just on the Roku channel or whatever like that. So I don't subscribe, I guess, as far as like that. So Tubi, if I remember right, I think it's one of those paid subscriptions. I think. I'm gonna have to look for that one though. I guess as far as on the Roku. Alright, let's get back in the cab here. Safe and sound, get back in the office. There we go. Pluto? Yeah, I know about Pluto. Pluto's on there too, but I don't know if Pluto has got shows like the Airwolf. So where I've been finding a lot of these older shows seem to be in between Pop. So there's this channel on the Roku called Pop, IFC, and what was the other one? There's one more one, I can't think of it. Charge was the other one. So between those three different channels on the Roku, that's where I've been finding a lot of these older shows. Super cool. Another show that I think of as I'm thinking of all these older shows, speaking of which, and we're talking a lot of action shows, is shows like Three's Company, like sitcoms, like the old sitcoms. It's like so good. Alright, so we only got 78 miles for this load, really short haul.
Keep right, and then
This
exit right.
should definitely get us to our last load that we need for the Christmas event. So we'll have the. Whoop, we gotta exit here. I was looking to pass this guy, and it says like I don't need to. I gotta get off here.
Turn right.
Oh, that bus. We totally missed that bus slamming into us. Yep, that dude. So, John Ritter. The fact that they use Jack as his name, I guess, as far as his character in the show, and his name is John Ritter, and obviously, as we know, Jack can tend to be equally used, I guess, as far as John. So Jack and John are kind of the same thing, just like Dick and Richard. You know, kind of like that. I always thought that was really interesting to so when I first learned about the show, they go, oh, it's Jack Tripper, but his name is John Ritter as far as his real name. But the fact that they use Jack because his real name is John, I don't wonder if that was a play on, you know, the fact that his name is John. And I don't know if anybody ever did call him Jack or not, but the fact that it is can be used alternatively. That's what I was looking for. Alright, just keeping my eye on the road here, making sure we don't miss any turns. So we're going to go through Oakland here in a second. No other roads that we need to acquire. Viper? I don't know if I remember that one.
Turn right.
Viper. Oh god, that was our turn. Oh crap. Gotta back this up. Holy crap. That's the second time I almost missed a darn turn. That's the second stinking time I almost missed a turn. That GPS is really throwing me off. And she even said, turn right. I totally was ignoring her. Sorry, Sky. Please forgive me. The show I want to find is... Yeah, I don't remember Viper. I'm trying to remember Viper. That one doesn't ring a bell to me. This must be kind of an older one, too. We're going to have a solid 3.5 hours in this stream, I guess, as far as by the time we're done.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Introduce the Viper RT10, game of Viper...
Exit right.
GTS in later seasons. Okay, I don't remember that one. I will have to admit. I'm noticing some roads that I do need to get, but they're kind of out of my reach as far as which way I need to go. I usually only try to get the roads that I can and acquire pretty simply without going too far out of the way. Oh, got a truck trying to get on here. Move slow up here, give him room. I think it's going to charge us a toll. We're going to go over the Bay Bridge again. Going to San Fran. This should be a $25 toll. Yippers. We got money. We're not worried. Going back over the Bay Bridge. This is the second time we've been over the Bay Bridge in this stream. That's one of those side dump trailers. That's pretty cool. We got those in Farm Sim. It's a side dump, as opposed to a belly dump or an end dump. Yeah, so we were talking earlier, I guess, as far as, you know, with all the different things that are available in there, there's still some things that we still would like to see. Not only equipment-wise, but, you know, crop-wise and just game mechanic-wise. Oh, tunnel. We all know. Fair warning. Fair warning. This is your fair warning. Audible alert. Never gets old. It's never going to get old. Good old San Fran going into. In our trusty dusty 9900i Eagle. In fact, I do believe it says Eagle right on the steering wheel too. That is a custom edition, I guess, as far as for this particular truck. It's got the Eagle right on the steering wheel too. So they do have a base level, apparently, I guess, as far as from what I've been told anyway, for this model of 9900i, but this is the Eagle. It's a little bit more flashy and fancy. We got a big old loop-de-loop to go through. I see the flag is in our reach. We are 15 miles out to our destination. Sun is going back down, so yeah, we're close the business here. We'll be getting back into nighttime.
Keep right, and then turn.
Truck, why are you going so slow? Grief. I have to back off on him now because I'm in his bubble. Get going. Yeah, there's that side dump trailer again. Yo, dude. What the frick are you doing? Why are you backing up? You need to just go forward. There you go. I don't know if I got him into the wall or whatever, but sheesh. Didn't hit him that hard. Going super duper slow though. Am I going the wrong way? I am going the wrong way, dang it. Gotta shift. What are you doing, truck? No, I got a little bit of damage. Not too
Turn right.
catastrophic, but it'll probably buff out. Guess we gotta follow this dude. Pretty cool scenery here in this part of California. Let's see, he's sent me to Google Images, link to the show on Discord. What show? Oh, for Viper. Gotcha. I'll check that out. Post stream. Yeah, I don't know if I've heard of that one. It might, I don't even remember the name of that show. Some shows that I do remember watching when I was stationed over in Korea, that by the time I came back to the States, they had already discontinued it. It was the one with Pamela Anderson. I think it was called Angels or something. Angels on Fire or something like that.
Left, and then turn
I
left.
did put a lot of those shows on VCR tape as far as VHS. I got those somewhere.
Turn left.
I recorded those because, yeah, I was like, I didn't know if that was just specific to there in Korea when I was stationed in there or not.
Right.
So it's like, Man, if they don't have that in the States, I want to definitely have... Alright, let's see where they need this at.
Here we are, safe and sound.
Assuming probably just straight in. Let's see where they need it. They need it... Oh my goodness, how the heck? Let's give this a try. Might have... oh my goodness, that's going to be a tight fit. That's going to be a TIT tight fit. But we're going to give it a try. And if it becomes a little bit too cumbersome, we can always bow out. Came out in 94? Oh wow, so it's that old. What in the heck? What am I running into? Are you freaking kidding me right now? So there's a gate there or something. Oh, I ran into that Jersey barrier or whatever. It's like, what? Guess I was a little too close to that, I guess. Good grief. Okay, we'll get all this way a little bit more. That was weird. So the trailer just must have caught it. Alright, let's see. How in the world are we going to get that in there? You know what? I'm seeing a whole lot of nope on this one. This one seems... How the heck would you even do this IRL? How in the heck do you expect to get that in there? You've got to be kidding me. Alright, let's, I'm going to make one attempt at this. I'm seeing a whole lot of nope on this one. There is not enough room to crank that over, that's for sure. Alright, we'll give it a try. I don't think this is going to work, though. How in the world? This is where I give a lot of kudos, I guess, as far as to truck drivers IRL. That's how they get these trailers into these tight spots. Oh, hitting the other trailer. So I guess it's kind of possible. Alright, let me see, try to go all the way to the corner here. We'll give ourselves a little more room. I'm not saying it isn't impossible, but holy cow. Nope, that's not going to work either. Doesn't give me enough room to wiggle it in the other way. Let's see here. So we can't go much further than this, okay. Alright. Oops, I don't want to go in that third reverse gear because that's super duper fast. We need to crank this pretty hard, that's for sure. Yeah, I give a lot of credit to, a lot of respect too, I guess, as far as to drivers IRL, as far as how they get these types of, yeah, this is a big nope for me. Nope, we're gonna bow out of that one. I gave it a try. Holy crap. Yeah, I give a lot of credit and big respect, I guess, as far as to truck drivers have to get those types of things in tight spots like that. This is why I just do it virtually. Because to do that type of thing IRL and for a living, nah, bruh. Yeah, we gave it a try, but we finally did complete Christmas event. So our personal goal. So the event is going to be continuing through the 15th of January. There's still plenty to do, I guess, as far as to get all the cities up to 1,000 gifts, as much as you can. The whole write up in here, I think we got to get at least. Let's see here. Thought it said in here about, so the community reward unlocked, 400 gifts awarded to 5 tiers in total, 15 deliveries, so 15 deliveries, which we already did. That's our personal goal. We already did that. So we need to complete 1,000 deliveries to or from it. Providing gifts cargo. Yep, we did that. Every city can receive up to 10 gifts. Oh, so once they hit 1,000, they get a gift. So each I wonder if any cities have actually gotten 10 gifts. That's crazy. Community award will be unlocked for a tier of 400 gifts awarded. 5 tiers in total. So I'm a little bit confused on what the community goal is. What do we got to reach? So what I was understanding as far as we got to get each city up to 1,000 minimally. So if we go into the world map here real quick. Oops. Actually, we got to go into deliveries. Let's do a mock delivery here. So if we go into external contracts. So all these cities that have a present. So this one's only got 33. Holy crap. Some of these aren't even close. 33 out of 1,000. Now, I wonder if this is the second go around on these. I'm just looking through these real quick here. So they've got 294. So I would imagine a lot of these base game states. Okay, so this one's already on. So they've already hit 1,000 at least once, is what I'm thinking how that works, right? 1,000 gifts to that one already. So they're on their second. This one's already got two gifts, so they're working on their third. That would make sense. So these gifts that are lit up, that's how many gifts that they got already. So they've already done 1,000 at least twice. So they're working on their third gift, I guess, as far as. So once this one hits 1,000, that'll be a third gift. So if I'm understanding this right, let me go back to this. You got to get. Let me read this again. I'm just kind of curious now. So in the Christmas reflections, if 10 gifts, if we get them up to each of these cities up to 10 gifts, I think that's what accomplishes the community reward. Okay. So bottom line is, if you've got Truckin and you got World of Trucks, get on in this Christmas event so we can get this. Because I think for the community reward, if I remember right, is a Christmas, a special Christmas paint job for your trucks. I know most of them are going to be for in-game trucks. So like our 9900i will have a paint scheme, I guess, as far as to get that. Let me get some trinkets for personal reward. I'll probably be checking that post stream. Yeah, I'm going to be checking that out in my World of Trucks account here, post stream, and we'll get those little doodads and get us up for hopefully next time. If we're able to stream next week, we'll do that. It's definitely tentative, as I've already mentioned. I've done that on before. Yeah, always next time. So yeah, do keep your eyes and ears peeled, I guess, as far as when the channel goes live here next. We should be tentatively at least be streaming for next Tuesday for a little bit of trucking. So make sure, if you're not already, make sure you're following the channel, I guess, as far as get notifications when the streams are live. Also, feel free to tune in, I guess, as far as the Rock Nation Discord. I'm also on the Twitter. Got those posted to the channel. Feel free to click on those. There is all the links as well in chat, I guess, as far as to kind of let you know if you're not already get in the Rock Nation Discord. I do definitely try to get it out, the information out there, I guess, as far as soon as I can, if the stream's going to be going live, and just what's going on even in between streams. So all the little teasers and whatever I'm working on with other games, like Farm Sim 22, for example. I am working very diligently to get as far as to get more information out there on the progress of the Dairyland 4X map, I guess, as far as for Farm Sim 22. I've just been so busy, I guess, as far as to get anything out there, but when I do get a chance, usually I've been posting quite a bit on the YouTube channel. As far as what I've been able to do, it tends to, in my opinion anyway, it tends to show a little bit more exciting news, I guess, as far as opposed to just screenshots. So, but I have been posting, trying to at least anyway, both in the Rock Nation Discord and on YouTube, I guess, as far as what's going on with other games like that. So, very much appreciate everybody sticking around here. I hope you all have a terrific rest of your Tuesday. I'm getting super duper hungry. I'm gonna go get me some spaghettis made. Hopefully to see you all again, I guess, as far as for the stream tomorrow. Trying not to die in 7 days. Playing along with Evan the Bandito. We'll be happy to see you. And it'll still be a little bit tentative. We're going to leave that tentative, I guess, as far as for Saturday. Being a New Year's Eve, I am keeping it in mind, I guess, as far as that. Plenty of people out there are probably going to be, and joining in on those festivities. So if I do anything at all, it's going to be just off stream. Might be just in the Rock Nation Discord and just hanging out there. Be on like I said, keep your eyes and ears peeled, I guess, as far as for what may or may not be going on for the New Year's event. I might just chill out and not just enjoy the holiday. Maybe watch the ball fall and go to bed. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Very much appreciated. I guess as far as for looking to see if there's any potential raid. Who can we raid? Anybody going on right now? I think I know where we're gonna go. Looks like he might have just started up too. He's currently playing some SnowRunner. That's another game. I know I talked quite a bit about it, not liking the snow so much, but SnowRunner is really more of a play on words with MudRunner. It's kind of like an updated MudRunner. Pretty cool. He's currently struggling getting out in some mud currently, so we haven't been able to raid him in a while because he's down in the land down under. You know him, you love him. He goes by the name of 2022 Farmer Guy. So what I'm gonna do, since I usually have some trouble a lot of times with these raid calls, they just don't like me for some reason. Feel free. I'm gonna put this in chat here real quick. Feel free to jump on over to 2022 Farmer Guys. So here you go. There is the link. This is where I'm going to be going and sending everybody on the raid. So if you do join in on this raid, you will get yourself those valuable units of fluid that you are earning while the stream is live. So if you join in on the raid, you will get those valuable units of fluids applied to your account there. So yeah, definitely appreciate you sticking around there, bud, and everybody else. I guess the first one might be lurking. All right, let's switch this on over to the raid team. Bear with me, folks, on this raid deal, I guess, as far as like that, because raids don't like me for some reason. It's a very easy process, I do understand that, but whenever I try to do that, they just don't ever want to work for me for some reason. Exactly. That's what I think about that. That's what Evan said. That's what Evan said. Alright, so once again, I want to thank everybody. I guess as far as brand new followers, we had Craven, we had a little bit of conversation. Mrs. TGB, also known as Mrs. Tech Guy Brian. Barrel Fire even followed that. That's another really good streamers. And of course, TGB coming in with that raid. This as far as early there. Very much appreciate everybody sticking around. Alright, so once I get the target acquired, close this thing on out. I've already put it in chat. Bud's already over there, sweet. We're gonna raid him in here in a second. Bud's already over there. He's saying hello. Cool, cool. Let's go ahead. Come on, raid. Oh my god. Why does this not like me? He's never like me. Alright, let's do raid channel. Okay, it's not working that way. Let's try it this way. Bud's already over there, so that's cool. Alright. Should be going through. Hopefully it is. I'm hoping it is. It's showing on my end, at least it is anyway. So we'll see y'all over at the 2022 Farming Guys. Later, everybody.